morning, everybody. How are we doing today? It's wonderful to see you. Congratulations to Jacob Bronski for getting first on the stream today. You just missed out there, Pango. It was like milliseconds apart. Thank you all for being here. It's really nice to see you all. Ready for some more Mechanicus 2. I really enjoyed this last week. I've been excited kind of all week to play more of this. We're probably not going to get as many people today because the Nebulous Fleet Command campaign update just dropped a few hours ago. So I think a lot of people will be playing that instead of tuning in, but that's fine. Hope you're having a ton of fun with that. I'm going to be playing that today to get some more videos recorded. I'm looking forward to it. I didn't want to record too many videos before the game actually came out because I didn't want to spoil it for everybody. So I'm glad now that it's out I can actually dig deep into it. Good morning to Jacob Bronski, to Pangoo, to No Time Left, good to see you. Hey Alex Dragon 1, hey Tristan Swain, thank you all so much for being here. Shall we play some Mechanicus 2? Yeah? Oh, I need to actually configure the stream to show you Mechanicus 2, otherwise you just get a black screen. And that isn't really what you're here for, is it? Mechanicus 2, click. You should in a second see Mechanicus 2, there we go. Yeah, let's check this on both streams, it is. Cool. Alright, so last time we kind of kicked things off, we're still awaking the Ipaduptre. Hey, Antonius. So that's kind of our next thing, is we have another critical path mission to wake up the Grand Vizier. And that's all that's really going on at the moment. I know it says we've got some stuff down here. We've actually already did this at the end. Hey, happy Friday, everybody. Wishing a Rogue Trader VOD. I have no idea about the extra pad on that beam puzzle. I've clocked nearly 2,000 hours. Well, that's what Wooden Plank said. They said that there was no clues to that puzzle, to that at all. It does feel very Alcat. You know what's really cool about this map is you can see all these Adeptus AdMech ships in orbit, which I think is really cool. They're just floating around. And we never took a really good look at Ex Veritas, which is an interesting Latin translation. I think it means like no truth, or the truth. But there's your Hive City, and I quite like seeing the trade paths between it and the forged temples that are going up across the planet. And then you also see that there's like conflict going on outside the Necron complexes, which is also very, very cool. Just I like the stuff that's happening from Truth. There we go. Thanks for joining us. There's stuff going on all over the planet while you're doing your own thing, which I think is very, very awesome. Alright, our first goal for today is to wake up the Grand Vizier. So we have to take Lord Heki. Oh, sorry, my alarm just went off. We have to take Lord Heki to waken Grand Vizier Jebeka, Cryptech, and member of the Adapte. So we're up against AdMech. There's going to be a Tech Priest. There are also... Yeah, it makes me excited for it too, Pango. What are the green Necron skulls? I don't know. I have no idea, Pango. I noticed those as well before the stream. These skulls here you're talking about, under from Truth. No idea what those green skulls mean. Absolutely no idea. Probably something to do with the AdMech campaign that we're just seeing. So we're going to have to take Heike on this one. So let's see what we can... I need to tabletop 40k players.
Among the Eupatridae, Cryptic Jebka styled himself Grand Vizier to the Pharaon. Jebka was a master of exotic radiation and power-rational energy, a creator of mighty and esoteric weapons. Sankotep had often sought his counsel.
Hey, Dallas Adams.
Of such technology.
So I've told this story before. I used to play a little bit of 40k. I used to play a little bit of Warhammer Fantasy. That could be what it's just, yeah. But my first ever army I collected and painted was Warhammer Dwarves. And this was a long time ago. And I remember I had my army painted, and I went to my local games workshop really excited to get my first couple of games in on the weekend one time. Like, I had to travel into the city, and I planned to be there for the whole day, and I knew that there were other kids my age doing pickup games in the store. So I rock up to the store, and I've got my little army of dwarves, and I'm like waiting to get a game. And I get a game matched up with a kid who's a little bit older than me. He's probably like 2 or 3 older than me. Like, I'm a young teenager, he's in his mid to late teens. And he asked me what army I'm playing. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm playing dwarves. He's like, oh cool, I'm playing high elves. And I was like, awesome. He's like, just let me put together an army list really quickly and we'll have a game. So he puts together an army list and we start playing. And I start deploying my dwarves. And he's like, oh, I'm using a special rule that lets me deploy like in the corner of the map here, like whatever scenario we're using. And basically what he did was he built a high elf army that was just archers. He had no melee units at all. He just had archers. He put them all in the back corner of the map. And then, because it was my first ever game of Warhammer, I didn't really know what I had to do. So I had to march forward to take some objectives or something. And he just shot all of my dwarves to pieces. Before I didn't get to make a single roll that game, because dwarves move slower than every other unit unless they run, and if they run, they can't do anything else. So I could either run every turn or move and shoot. The only thing I was able to do was, dwarves at the time had these things called spell eater runes, where they're like dispel scrolls. If an enemy used a spell, you could cancel the spell. But because the dwarves hated magic so much, you actually ate the magic and they could never cast that spell again. So he also took a bunch of wizards, and he was going to wizard me to death with wizard spells, but my thanes were able to eat all of his spells, and he didn't like that. He was really upset about it. And then I played against another guy who played vampire counts, and his whole thing was to charge you in the front with chaff, and then charge you in the side with ghouls, and the ghouls would force you to take fear tests, which he would win. Like, he would win the fear test, and that would force your people to run away, and then he'd auto-kill you on the runaway. But I took Longbeards in my army, and Longbeards are dwarves who are immune to psychology tests. And he was so angry that my dwarves would not... Like, I couldn't beat his ghouls in combat. There were just too many. But he just could not... He was so angry that he could just auto-break my guys with fear tests, which I thought was really funny. Anyway, that I didn't play any Warhammer after that. That really put me off the game. Let's continue playing Mechanicus 2.
He will have fortified his resting place with such horrors. Yet without our hand, he may never awaken. I would have you, Varga,
Hey, basic worker.
open his stasis crypt and summon him to my court.
Just to say, I've tweaked the audio for this stream, so let me know if it's coming through okay. I wanted the music to come through a lot more, because I felt like it was just really quiet last time.
I shall see it done, my Pharaoh.
Okay, I actually need to go back out here, because we need to set Heki up, and I didn't do that before we went in. So let's just leave the mission for a second. We need to set Heki up. So we're setting Heki in for this one. Heki has Resurrection Orb, he has a melee staff. Let's just kill these for the moment. Can I just remove them? Yeah. So his basics are per Sanko. This is going to end well. Oh no. I love how you play the middle manager the Necrons. And yes, I like that as well. I also like that the manager we're working for is absolutely insane. So he's got a ranged weapon, and he can restore HP with Dominion, and then he has reanimation protocols. So I can give him unit melee weapons that bypass armor and heavy armor. At the end of his turn, recover HP, or unlock stealth and suffer -1 damage from ranged attacks. The -1 damage from ranged attacks might be good for him. What do we have to pair with that? So we're looking for this symbol here, which is the Killing Surge. Gain last strike and aggressive defense. When enemy movement using melee range makes opportunity attack against it. That's not terrible for him. Reveal status both positive and negative. The Perfect Destruction. Oh no, I think I want to give him the Perfect Destruction. This is really good. This is a bounce ranged attack. So let's kill this. We'll give him the Perfect Destruction, and we'll see if we can pair anything with that. So we're looking for the circle with a line above it. No, I don't have anything I can pair with the Perfect Destruction. So I think I'll just give him Shadow Loom, which means he takes less damage from ranged attacks. So we get no super skill for him, but we get a cool mid-tier ability. Alright, let's back out here. Let's restart this. Select the mission. Yeah, we can skip this. We just watch this.
I shall see it done.
Okay. I definitely want to get more living metal, but I don't think... So wards... I don't want to lock a Dominion level. I don't want more recruitment capacity right now. I think we're good. Let's begin our first mission. We get Immortals, which I like. We also get a Cryptic Spider, which can summon Scarabs. Wow, that's cool. And it can fly, and it's got reanimation protocols, and then we'll just have to fill up the rest of our slots with Scarab Swarms. So we have to be careful. We've not got a lot of stuff here. Yeah, I'm really excited to play the Necron first and then go AdMech, and I think I'll feel the AdMech will be really different after playing this. These young races are but dust that has gathered between the cracks in our creation. Oh, it is time to fight some Necron. Outside. Oh, there's Necron turrets here as well. Let's see what we're looking at. Loading scenes are a little bit long. I'm not sure why it's taking so long for the loading on my PC. But it's not too...
Enemy troops Skitari, as they called themselves, surrounded the tomb in great numbers, but most were engaged in fighting the constructs that poured forth. Kepka had never been idle in creating defenses to protect himself.
That's good to hear, Mason, because I'm excited to play
Isolate
the
and
mech.
wipe out the closest group of invaders. Create a gap in their lines.
Alright, we're fighting a bunch of Skitari and a bunch of servitors. That's all that's here. We've got Skitari Rangers, we've got servitors, Ranger. Yeah, it's just Rangers and servitors. Okay, so we can come up behind them and really do some damage. His bounce skill is going to be very good here. I'm going to summon the spider, but I kind of want to use it to generate dudes rather than get too involved in combat. Let's got one defense. The thing I need to watch out for is the servitors will bypass the defense. Let's summon our immortals. And then I've got one slot left. I'll bring a Scarab Swarm in just to like act as a shield. And let's deploy. Meticulous overseer of the tireless Canoptic Legions, Heki ensures the dynasty endures through relentless repair and control. To him, warriors are resources to be reclaimed and returned to the Eternal War. On the battlefield, Heki's playstyle is one of specialized support, able to buff the Canoptic constructs of his court from a position of protection behind spiders and Scarab Swarms. With his Reanimation Orb and healing ability, Necro units are even more resilient than they already are. So, his dynastic ability, I've just given him this, and then he's got move... Oh wait, this is this thing. So he's just got... No, that's the wrong dude. There we go. So we've got move, melee attack, ranged attack, restore 3 HP to an allied unit, recover a unit, just one, and then gain obscured, which means he cannot be selected by enemy attacks. Now I also have access to the Perfect Destruction, which is a bounce skill that will bounce through enemies. I think I'm going to open up with that. Let's see how much damage this does. Is this a once per 5 turn cooldown? Okay, that was pretty awesome. I really like that. Okay, that didn't actually use up his turn either. So who's going first? I don't know. There's possibly this servitor is going first. Let's bring... I'm gonna try and get a shot on it, I think. I have to finish off with the Scarab Swarm. Okay. So we're gonna bring the Scarab Swarm to here, and we're gonna munch on this guy. Okay, that got me +3 Dominion, which is actually a lot.
I command as I am commanded.
I'm gonna bring this Immortal forward and use it to finish this servitor. I want Heki to go last so I can heal somebody, basically. Ouch.
I command as I am commanded.
We're gonna take a lot of fire here. Oh, wow. Oh, I didn't realize the Tesla Carbines also bounced. So everything I've got has bounced fire at the moment.
Obedience over all.
Now this thing has attack and it has Scarab. Requires Dominion level 2, so I can't use this yet. Summon Canoptic Scarab Swarm with 3 HP. It should be grayed out, but it's not, which is weird. Because I shouldn't be able to use it yet. Like if I try and use it now, it's gonna... No, it's not. It's gonna be red. Oh, yeah, it's not gonna let me use it. I can't use it because I don't have Dominion level 3. Oh no, it let me use it. That's weird. I think that's a bug. I don't think I should be able to do that, but it let me do it. So, yeah. Alright, this Scarab Swarm can now attack this guy. You already have level 2? I'm at level 0 down here, am I not? This is the Vigilance meter up here. And this is my Dominion level down here. Oh no, this is Dominion level 2. What am I talking about? You're completely right. Yes, this is the yeah, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I thought it was the pips to get to 10. It's a bit below. Thank you, Sujin Tofu. Also good to see you. Okay, that's him locked in melee now, so he can't shoot us.
My will.
Okay. I'm going to heal the these guys. Then I'm going to gain obscured, which means that I can't be shot at. If this unit uses a weapon attack, suffers damage or is within range, the unit status expires. So I don't think I can move, shoot, and then re-obscure, can I? I'm going to move to here, and I'm going to shoot this guy. Hey, Core, good to see you. How's it going? Yeah, because I'm not going to get the ability now to use obscured. Okay, that's still interesting. There goes my 3 scarabs. I'm not too worried about that. Oh, he got melted. I think Skitari is suddenly incredibly overwhelmed. Alright. I've got the perfect destruction again, so why don't I move forward to here? And then I'm going to perfect destruction these guys. Oh, wow. And then I've got my Tesla carbine shot on these guys. And that's both of them dead. And then I've got my other immortal can probably do quite a lot of damage to these two. I'm late because I was stuck in net. That's completely fair. Kids are usually dealing with more than they should. They should form a union about these working conditions. I don't think they get a chance, unfortunately. Yeah, the ability is nuts. The fact that it uses the range of a local unit rather than the range of my leader is pretty crazy. Alright, let's run you guys into melee. And you'll munch on this guy. So who's going first? It's the guy who's got 2 health. So let's take him out. Getting some better toys this stream. I see. Yes, Gillen. We're already getting better toys. And then I don't think the Canoptic Spider Swarm can get close enough, unfortunately. That's okay, though.
Obedience over all.
I'll just shoot this guy with my light staff if I get a shot on him. Done. Nice. I could blow up, but I want to keep them alive for later on in the tomb, so I'm not going to blow them up yet. We didn't have to. If you don't have to blow up, we're not going to blow up. We're only going to blow up if we have to blow up, or we need to blow up.
Jebka was famed for his brilliance and notorious for the experimental technology he created. Never shy, ever circumspect, anticipated the approach to his tomb would be seeded with systems designed to ensnare and eliminate intruders.
Uh-oh. Nefertash deployed the Royal Guard to minimize the chance of disruption by Jebka's security measures. We can do a network search. Take the approach slowly, using the Royal Guard's warriors to search for sensors and traps as they go. We can send them out as a sacrificial vanguard. Send a small unit of Necron warriors ahead of the main guard, so they will trip any defenses and make the main force aware of them. Or, we can perform the unorthodox approach. This will awaken the tomb, so we'll have more enemies in combat, but select the least likely approaches to the tomb in the assumption that Jebka would have focused his defenses elsewhere. And that's on you. So I'm going to start a vote. Vote start 3. Well, I didn't get a shortcut for this. Which option are we picking? Network start is exclamation mark V1. Sacrificial Vanguard is exclamation mark V2. Our unorthodox approach is exclamation mark V3. What route are we taking? 1, 2, or 3? The vote is only going to run for 1 minute. Gives me an opportunity to have a sip of my tea. What we're going to pick. I've also should have reduced the delay on the stream, by the way. So the stream should be running much better. Okay, we've got a lot of options going for the risky one. Thanks, everybody. I love that you wanted me to suffer, as always. Got 1 vote for option 1. Thank you very much, Defloon. I really appreciate you trying to support me not dying. 30 seconds left on the vote. It's going to be quick. Alright, it looks like we're going for unorthodox. You're all just deciding you want me to take the risky approach. No problem for us. What else would chat be here for? Yes, of course. Alright, we'll give it a couple more seconds, but I don't think we're going to see anything else but this. Let's try and help it. I appreciate it, Defloon. I really do. Okay, yeah, it's definitely going to be an orthodox. So I'm going to click on the orthodox approach.
Nevershah, alas, had been outmaneuvered by Jebka, who had chosen these very approaches for the most dangerous
Oh, great.
security measures.
The game did try to warn us.
Accelerated particle cascades doused the Royal Guard in energetic fission events, and interstitial alert protocols rose in severity throughout the tomb.
Oops.
Damn that cryptic. His desire to demonstrate his intellect outweighs his duty to his Baron.
I love that they're all, like, super selfish. Okay, we got +2 vigilance. We lost a unit of scarabs. We took 3 damage on our spider. We gained 20 dominion, and we gained 10 living metal. That was really bad. Now, I can heal the scarabs, so it's not the end of the world. But losing the swarm is not ideal. So bear in mind, Chad, that your decisions have ramifications. There's consequences to your actions.
The enemy are scattered, but not defeated. Break through these wretched vermin before they can attempt a defense.
And there's going to be more enemies in combat now because the vigilance being a big fall. Yeah, enemy reinforcements are deploying. Alright. There's a Chronomancer here. So these are, even though these are Necron, they are enemies. These guys here are allies. Where's my deployment zone? Ah, it's over here. Alright, but these guys, the Chronomancer, the Immortal, and the Lich Guard, these are enemies. Okay. Let's drop a Spider Swarm here to take this guy out. We'll drop the Cryptic Spider here. The Immortal's in the back. And then I'm going to move me here. Actually, I'll put me in cover here. And then I can heal up the Cryptic Spider and send it down this way. And we can also do a nice blast down this way. So I'm going to start with a Perfect Destruction. Which way? Who's going to go first? So that guy's going to go... Someone is going to go next. This guy's on critical health. I'm just going to take him out of the fight, I think. Maybe a bad system. No, it's a great system. How dare you? How dare you suggest that it isn't? I'm going to zap over here as well. Cool. And we didn't take out... So we now identified that this guy is going next. So I took out the wrong person. Oh, he's pulling back though. Cool. I'm worried about this Chronomancer. Okay, he did something to that Immortal. I don't like it. I'm going to move you forward to here, and you're going to eat the Servitor. But first you're going to spawn a Scarab Hive. And then you're going to eat this guy. Not quite enough to kill him. Oh, but the Swarm goes next, and they can't kill him. Nice. Oof. They did, yes. You pulled a magical ship from nowhere. I did pull a magical ship from nowhere. We needed the dramatic irony, right?
A million warriors, a million kings.
Okay. How do I want to play this? Because these guys are really concerning me. I don't think my Immortals can do... My Immortals have shots, so let's get the shots with the Immortals before I do healing. Really liking this Tesla gun. This guy's on full health. I know this guy's already gone. I don't think this guy's gone, so I'm going to take a shot on him. Thunderbolt was the best, yeah. It was so good. Oh dear. Necron on Necron violence. Alright. Let's heal my spider. This guy's about to go. I'm going to bring me up to here. And I'm going to zap this guy. I'm not going to be able to kill him, unfortunately. But I'll give him a good zapping. Oh, I could have gone obscured there. My spiders. Alright. I've got my big gun. I want it to bounce. I want to bounce it through these guys if I can. But I can bounce it from him. No, I can't. If I move my dudes to here... I think I can bounce my lightning through these guys if I'm okay. So I move to here. Yes, I can do this. That didn't do very much damage. God, these guys are tough. I've killed the wrong guy, but it's okay. Only 1 damage. Nice, Necron Warrior. Thank you for the help. Thank you, Skitari Ranger. Thank you for the help. There's loads of the arc rifle mech 1. Interesting. Yes, that's true, Dallas. I did not like the arcs very much in mech 1.
I command as I am commanded.
Alright. We've got... These guys here are fighting each other. This servitor's going to kill this Scarab Swarm. But he's going to take a while to get to us. So we really need to focus on these guys now. They are the biggest threat. I don't think I have a shot on them, though. I've got a shot on that pillar, and that's it.
By the dynasty.
If I come forward, I don't have a heal. But what I could do is I just move myself here and obscure myself. So I guess that's what I'm going to do for the turn. And then I can maybe get shots with these guys when they move forward. So I'm going to activate the Shadow Blue Parapet. And now I can't be targeted by ranged attacks. My poor spider. Oof. Cool. You're right, Susan. I didn't read the chart properly. All right, let's get some shots on this guy. Only 1 damage. Not good. Well, this immortal is going to be a big problem. All right, my swarm is going to have to go around this way. Okay, first things first. I need to heal my Cryptek Spider. Alright, and then we're going to shoot this guy. I can't shoot him from here. I can shoot him from here, though, and it gets me out of line of sight of these guys. Okay, I actually really needed that to kill him. It was quite important that killed him. Thank you, Necron Warrior. Really appreciate that. The life shoes thing. There is a connecting storyline, but it's not massive. Wait, you actually did that, Dallas? That's insane. I'm impressed that you did that. Okay, let's move you here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to spawn some scarabs, add sacrificial scarabs. And then we're going to kill his body. Oh, actually, before we do that, we're going to do another zap. And then we're going to kill this body here, so that he doesn't regenerate. Okay, the swarm can then catch the immortal and the chronomancer in combat. And that gets them locked, unable to do ranged attacks. And I get a free opportunity attack as well. Okay, my immortals need to get into the fight now. Our Necro campaigns separate or parallel. I believe they're parallel, but they're obviously going to have different endpoints because they're not going to be able to... both factions are not going to be able to win the campaign. He is doing some work, isn't he? I was just having more of an animation, yeah. Ow! Stop shooting my spider! This is the only guy I've got left who's active, yeah. Okay, you can come in this way. Okay, new turn. I'm going to start here. I can't heal the Canoptic Spider. Can the Canoptic Spider get into melee? It can't. I can Perfect Destruction, though, but I'm not in range. Let's start with the Spider Swarm. I'll bring the Spider Swarm to here. I will Perfect Destruction these two. Then I'm going to hit this guy with my Swarm, which should do enough damage because there's 5 of them. Oh no, it's only going to do 1 to 3. But if he moves, we're going to get 2 opportunity attacks on him. And then I'll blow my other Spider Swarm up if it survives. Come on, random Necron Warrior. Oh, you get a shot this turn. Okay, that's fine. I'm quite happy for them to take a sacrificial hit for me. He can now get into close combat, thanks to him destroying that. Would you like more in gameplay? I haven't really played the AdMech yet, so I don't know how they play, honestly. Oh yeah, since everyone used that bounce ability, that seems unbalanced. It's really powerful. Alright, that's him gone, which is nice. Now we should have killed this mortal. But I don't think I'm going to get shots on him, unfortunately. But I do have shots on him with this guy. No, I'm going to get shots on him, which will bounce to him. Nice. Stop shooting my spider!
In command.
I don't have a heal, unfortunately. Alright, he's going to go second, unfortunately. So as much as I would like to heal with my spider, what I'm going to have to do, I think, is move the spider into melee, zap him with this, and then munch on him with claws. No, first of all, we're just going to spawn some more scarabs next to him. Boop. Made babies. And then we're going to hit him. Cool, and that's victory. From the top rope. Yeah, the bounce ability is strong. Have you played with death marks and flares? I've played with flares, I haven't played with death marks. The one problem we've got here... Oh no, vigilance is reset. We're fine. Okay. It was just for that one fight. Generate 10 Dominion, sacrifice unit to decrease vigilance, spend 5 living metal to resurrect a unit. Do I want to get some more Crypt Spiders back? I don't think I do. I think I'll just generate the 10 Dominion.
The invaders had not yet breached the tomb, but there was another obstacle besides.
Oh.
A Canoptic Spider roamed near Jebka's sarcophagus chamber, its mandibles flared ready for combat. The construct showed no deference even to the nobles who led the royal guard.
So it's insane.
This construct should be occupied with repairing the tomb, not barring our path. Jebka has clearly meddled with its protocols to serve his own needs. But I did not believe even he was arrogant enough to threaten the royal guard. Construct, you will permit us free passage in the name of the Pharaon.
In response, the construct merely charged its
Oh.
optical beamer and emitted interstitial signals that Nefershar could not decipher.
Oh, everyone is so arrogant. Oh, the Necron.
Seems the Grand Vizier thought his privacy outweighed the authority of the throne. A delusion that must not stand.
Nefershar carefully pondered the best means of forcing the tomb spider to step aside. We could do expedited obedience. The lowly construct is too unintelligent to be tricked or reasoned with. It should simply be obliterated. So it's expedited obedience. The flavor ice might have been a mistake. These guys need to be nerfed. The invocation of the Pharaon states that many grand titles and deeds of Pharaon Sankotep, whose authority Nefershar carries. This should force a conducting spider to recognize command authority it must obey. Or we could do a deconstructive distraction. Just damage a part of the tomb nearby, so the construct will default to its proper behavior and attempt to repair the damage instead of posing a threat to the royal guard. Just know that option 2 is going to increase vigilance by 2, but options 1 and 3 will increase vigilance by 1. Again, I'm going to let you guys vote on it. So vote start 3-1. So option 1 for obedience, option 2 for invocation, option 3 for deconstructive. Let's see what you bring with. It's 1 vote for the invocation of the Pharaon. Only 1 vote so far. That's another. Okay, we're getting some more votes in now. We've got 1 vote for everything, 2 votes for invocation, another vote for invocation. Trog, you need to. Yeah, there you go. You fixed it. Nice work. Good to see you, Trog. Okay, it's looking close. Oh, hey, thank you very much for Zed, Ruben. Excuse me, everybody. I've got the hiccups. Mason worker as well. Going for option 2 is definitely the most popular one here. Lags Unter Commander. It won't pick up your vote if there's a space in it. I'm sorry. My programming skills are not that good. There's less battle, so vigilance shouldn't matter, I think. Good point. Alright, we're definitely going... You got their legs, nice. Time to work as Abelard for our Pharaoh. Alright, I think we're definitely going with the invocation. There's no way it's going to beat... we're going to beat 5 votes in the next couple of seconds. So I'm just going to go ahead and select it.
And furthermore, the Lord Defender of the suzerainty of Kivaroth, the High Admiral of the Void Wing Triumphant, bearer of the Triarchal Seal.
I love how there's so many that we're not even getting the full amount of titles.
In spite of the Pharaoh's many appellations and achievements, the
Yes, it has, that Dream Reaver.
oblivious to Nefershar's authority. The royal guard
Exactly, Dallas.
the time it took to list Sankotep's epithets to take up advantageous positions for the potential combat.
Okay, someone in the Royal Guard's thinking straight. So we got +2 vigilance and additional deployment zone next skirmish. Okay. Which is now. I'm looking forward to actually fighting the Mechanicus more once we've woken up the whole dynasty. I think this is the last member of the dynasty we need to wake up.
This defective construct has served as an obstacle long enough. Deactivate it to a terminal end.
No, it's okay. We used the lowest pieces as a better attack point for us. Alright, so we've got a mad canoptic spider and a whole bunch of spider swarms. I probably just want to shoot the crap out of it, if I'm being completely honest. So I probably want to deploy my big spider back here. And then I want my immortals. I'll put 1 immortal here, 1 immortal here, and I'll bring in an undamaged scarab swarm as well. But I'm going to have to heal my spider pretty quickly. But what we can do is we can do a perfect destruction to like wipe out some of these swarms. Like over here, a perfect destruction would go down pretty nastily, I think. If I could jump in between these guys. If I move you to say here, and then if I perfect destruction you, I don't think it's going to hit the others. I'm just going to perfect... I probably should have started with this guy, actually. Because I don't know who's going next. But I'll start here. And then I'll shoot him. Doesn't have a gun. It does have a gun. It's got a big double-barreled gun on its back. Madness. I'm allowed to vote saying I know most of the correct answers. Sure, Skirner. As long as you're not saying what's going to happen in the chat to spoil anything, you can totally vote. This is a free Necron democracy. Damn, I should have shot them first. That was dumb. Silly me. All right, we'll activate this Scarab Swarm next, and we'll move it forward to hit these guys. Exactly, Dallas. We're all here for as much fun as possible. I did call that as a threat. Oh god. Big violence happening over here. The problem is he can't shoot, right? Let's bring the Canoptic Spider over to here. We'll make some babies. I'm worried I'm going to lose a spider here. Then we'll eat this guy. It's a so you vote for the Silent King. Yes. And then I need you to lock this guy into melee for me so that he doesn't get a shot off. He's got 14 health. Damn. I'm fine with him killing my free things. All right. You need to heal my spider. Okay, done. Then I'm going to move forward to here, and I'm going to laser these guys. And then if I still have an action point, I would like to become obscured, so I can't be shot at. Most interesting ones. There you go. Yeah, there are very few correct ones. I like that. That's a really good way to rephrase it. Thank you, Skinner. Alright, let's end my turn. Oh, we've got a problem over here as well. My immortals are getting stuck in close combat. Oh, they actually blew... Did they blow themselves up there? They did. Okay, so he's not close. This guy can't do anything. I could use the Perfect Destruction to take them out. In fact, that's not a terrible idea. Although I'm only going to do 2 damage, I'll hold it for next turn. Oh, he blocked it. Nice. Because this is going to be a good time to use the Perfect Destruction. Oh, yuck. Alright. So... this swarm here is going to go first. So I need to kill these guys ASAP. My only options are this Scarab Swarm, really. But they're not going to be able to kill it. They are if I use the Perfect Destruction, which means I can't use the Perfect Destruction on a group of enemies. But let's free this guy up. And then I can hit them with the Scarab Swarm. And that frees up my Immortal to be able to attack. Alright, now we need to do something with this group here. What I'm thinking, Necron versus Necron makes me wonder if Admech is going to be facing down the odd heretic. I hope so. I like killing heretics. I love the big beetles too. I love them as weapon platforms. Okay, that was nice. Now you can't do anything. Can I get you over there? No, you can't get in range. Isn't the Silent King exiled from the galaxy? I don't know who the Silent King is, so you referencing him doesn't help me very much. Okay. The big bad guy's going to go next, but I'm going to Staff of Light these guys to get out of the fight. Okay, we've almost freed our other Immortal. How much damage is this thing going to do? Whoa! Okay, that thing is spicy. I can take these guys out, which I want to. Alright. Nice, good block. This means this guy can now shoot these guys. There goes the neighborhood, I guess. That was crazy, that amount of damage that they just did. Okay, they've got more reinforcements. Jeez, so many reinforcements. Alright, let's finish this fight as fast as we can now. Silent King is the biggest Necron faction leader, and most dynasties are joining him. That doesn't sound good. Let's, thinking. If I blast... No one is close enough for a bounce, unfortunately. None of these are going to bounce to anyone else. Who's going to go first? I don't know the turn order yet, either. I think I'm going to activate the spider first, kill these guys, and make a spider swarm to lock him in combat. I think that's what I want to do. So we'll make a spider swarm here. Oh, that was maybe a mistake, actually. I should have put them 1 square further away. Oh, the game didn't do that, no. They're going to take an opportunity attack then. But let's hit this swarm. Okay, good, we managed to kill it. Last living Necron leader before they became Necrons. Interesting. I'm not going to zap you until your armor is gone. So let's end the Cryptek Spider's turn. Then you guys are going to move in here and force him into melee. And we will blast him with this. Cool. I'm not going to explode on him because I actually want to hold here. I want to basically they're going to force him to use a melee attack instead of a ranged attack, which is ranged attacks are terrifying, unless these guys kill the Scarab Swarm, which they just didn't do. Thank goodness. All right, now these guys here, I need to make sure they don't kill my Scarab Swarm, so I need to lock them into combat as well. So I'm going to move this swarm to here to block them as much as possible and hit them. Means I'm going to lose this swarm. But that's going to do 2 damage, which is enough to kill him, so I'm not going to explode. I don't mind them hitting my Canoptic Spider, that is fine. Now my Immortals can get in some good bounce attacks, I'm hoping, on these guys. Was what made the deal with the Catan. Do I want to kill these now? I want to shoot these guys. And then I want you, when it's your turn. He did exactly what I wanted him to do, which is he killed the guys on the ground. Shoot this. Okay, good work.
All is ready.
And now it just leaves me. I can heal my spider, which I will do. And then I basically just a ranged attack on something. I'm thinking I probably want to range attack a spider. I can do 3 damage, which is not enough to kill these guys, but is enough to kill these guys. Or I can just shoot the spider for 3. I think I just shoot the spider for 3. Okay, 2 damage. Because we need to kill this thing. But that's everything I can do right now. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. That was sacrificial. Okay, I've got reinforcements. I can bring in 1 spider swarm, which is damaged. He didn't get any reinforcements this turn, which is actually huge. Do I want to commit my Canoptic Spider? Oh no, he's actually stuck in combat with these guys. That's annoying. Let's just start. No, I need combat. I need close combat on this guy. Can I get these guys into combat without losing them? Who's John Necron? I think I have to move my Canoptic Spider into close combat this turn to stop this guy using ranged attacks. So we're going to have to take an opportunity attack as I move. That was a lot of damage. We're in combat now. I'm going to do a bounce zap to kill these guys. And then I'm going to stab him. Okay, that was a lot of damage. So that was okay.
All is ready.
Okay, I get another turn. I can't kill him with a shot because he has 1 armor. These guys are about to go next. And they're gonna ruin somebody's day, basically. So I wonder if I just get this Immortal to shoot because it's about to get locked into combat. Okay. We've almost got it. Ouch.
By the dynasty.
My melee damage is 3. It's the same as my ranged damage. I don't have I don't have any like armor destruction or anything like that on my lord, because I focused on the long range attacks. Okay, the spider is down, which is good. We just have to deal with the. Okay, it's coming back in 1 turn. I don't think so. I'm going to shoot it. So I'm going to move to here, and I'm going to shoot the corpse to stop it from coming back. All right, and then. Okay, we just had to kill it. We didn't have to kill the spiders. I just realized that my character doesn't fly. They have like a weird floor temp. Oh no, that's this guy.
Unexpected visitors.
Thanks, Alex.
Wondered at all the noise.
Oh, I have to click.
Cryptek Chepka. Our Pharaoh commanded you be awakened to attend him within the sepulchre regnant. I am surprised to find you already released from stasis.
Yeah, this guy's already awake.
I am surprised our Pharaon could recall me at all. My diagnostics suggest his engrammatic degradation to be severe. No. My tomb woke me some time ago.
Interesting. Thanks for the background, everybody.
Presence. Thus far, my constructs have dissuaded into
Big shots fired.
I trust the spider at my door.
He's not wrong, though.
Gave you little trouble.
Also, I like their bronze and cream color scheme.
My Grand Seneschal, Viceroy. The title escapes me. No matter. I recall such grand weapons and cunning devices at my disposal. I have need of your craft, my technomancer.
How is this guy going to respond?
I am your Grand Vizier, my Pharaon. The eons of the Great Sea have doubtless taken their toll, but worry not. Your loyal servant stands ready to assist you in grasping the principles by which you ruled before your slumber.
I rule as ever I did. I need no other's hand to steer my domain. Return to the sepulchre, Regnant Grand Vizier, and yes, I shall determine the course of my command. I shall remember what...
I kind of feel sad for Sankotep, if I'm being completely honest. Like, we shouldn't have an old man with dementia in charge.
Of course,
He just needs to be given, like, hot
a
drinks.
million apologies for offering
And a comfy
even
seat
the
to sit in.
slightest appearance of doubt. Grand Vizier Jebka is at your disposal, ever devoted.
Oh, there's a
and
cat on my desk. You may hear weird noises. Please don't drink my tea, Haggis. No, that is not for cats. It's tea. You don't drink tea. You're a cat. So we got 30 living metal, 1 dynastic awakening, and 2 eminence. But he's noble. Who else should be in charge? Who else should be in charge? I don't know. Someone else. Haggis! Did you really just do that? Ugh. I made the stupid mistake. Hang on a second. I made the mistake of leaving a commander deck. I don't actually play commander anymore, but...
have dared
Hang on.
set foot upon Kivroth. This world of Kivroth, the seat of my dynasty. It is infested. Your duty is clear. Drive the invaders from my domain and reclaim what they have defiled.
Okay, don't sniff the microphone because people will hear you sniffing. So I had a commander deck on my desk and she just swiped the whole deck on the floor. You can sit here and I'll pat you while I'm talking to the robots, but you can't just wander around and don't knock the deck off again. Okay, you can sit there if you want to, but I can't see chat if you sit there because you're blocking the screen. I can't see chat anymore. There's a cat sitting in front of chat.
Our legions are responding to the protocols of awakening. They gather ready to march.
My destroyers pledge their
don't
strength.
do that to the microphone.
The invaders are unclean organic vermin who demand annihilation. They will all be ash before we relent.
I'm worried if she's going to swipe the microphone off the desk.
My archives stir.
Okay, she's lying
and the
down. I can see
catalogs
chat
of
now.
oblivion will reopen. Soon, your cryptex shall once more construct weapons of wondrous power to aid the eradication of these interlopers.
At least everybody has a goal they can work towards that is aligned at the moment, so there shouldn't be any
My
backstabbing.
dynasty heeds its Pharaon's call. This is as it should be. A lord must rule, must gather his subjects. He must issue his pronouncements. How is a war to be waged? I would once recall every facet of conquest and siege.
Oh dear,
Now
he's really
such
struggling.
Mastery eludes me.
A fleeting symptom of the great sleep, my Pharaon. With but a little time, I am certain all will return to you. A petty settlement serves the invaders as their would-be capital. They name it Ex Veritas.
A city, a capital, a symbol, yes. Break the stronghold, break the spirit. This I remember. My
Oh
subjects.
god, this is not going to go well. We can't just march on an admech capital.
The Pharaoh's mind is addled. The great sleep has robbed him of his memories and wits. It shames the dynasty. Our command protocol should flow from a monarch.
There is going to be a coup.
Many unfortunate events happen in war. Even a pharaoh might fall to the enemy if circumstances permit. If he is made vulnerable.
Yeah, we all knew it was going to be Jebecca, didn't we? Tristan was there a second ago. Just a little coup. Just a little coup.
His destruction, we would take charge. Destroy the filth. Sterilize Kivroth.
I feel like this is why the Necrons, in general, have struggled a little bit since they came back. Because I think this happens a lot.
It would be our duty. Not for ourselves.
Also,
but for the dynasty.
For a faction...
An unfit monarch. Making way for his finest commanders. To rule. To rebuild. To conquer. For Kivroth.
For a faction that started out as Metal Terminators fighting Sisters of Battle, I think that this characterization that they're doing in Mechanicus 2 is fantastic. I really like undead Egyptian-themed robots squabbling over power when they could just rule the galaxy if they just got their act together. Alright, so we have a critical path mission, and I have a level up for... So let's level up Heki first. I think he definitely needs more units. So let's get a Canoptic Wraith for him. I can also get some Death Marks for him. I think it's just a no-brainer to get the extra units at the start, no matter what. Alright, and I'm just going to unequip everybody of what they have, so that I've got options for my next mission. Because I like having options for things. Alright, we also have a Dynastic Awakening point. So we just picked up the Perfect Destruction, is that thing that we've been doing. There is also Summon Nano Swarm on the target cell. Summon a Transspatial Portal, which can be used as a reinforcement area. And there's also Tesla Wave, which consumes Dominion level, but does area effect 2 to 4 damage that bypasses armor. There's also increases leaders' HP by 1, or increase the number of directives you can select at a waypoint to 2. Interesting. I think it's going to be the Tesla Wave. I think unlocking an area of effect attack is a good shout. So we're going to do that. Alright. Now, there's a critical path mission here. I think that's the only mission I have access to. Oh, what's going on here in the Lord's Chambers? I have upgraded... Oh, it's because nobody's got anything equipped. That's fine. So, let's see if I get to pick my Lord or not for this. I have to use Phacon. Okay, so let's upgrade Phacon. Phacon is this guy. So he is... he also has a Staff of Light, but he has this fist thing. So he's got the Tachyon and Arrow, which has a range of 30 and does 7 to 9 damage. Can only be used once per one use per skirmish and requires Dominion level 5. And then he has the Thunder's Verdict, which does 1 to 3 damage at range 8, puts exposed on someone, and then also sets the defense down when we get to higher levels. It will auto-equip a random Lord. Okay, so who do we want to take with this? I'm not loving Phacon. I like a melee Lord, honestly. We've got Amuka. My melee Lords are Amuka and Obesis. I really like Obesis' whole shield become basically a mortal gameplay. We haven't really used Amuka much since the start of the campaign. She has the charge, the scythe, and the arrow. We could give her bypass armor on her attacks, and then to match up with that, we need that symbol there, which would have to be the Unblinking Gaze, which would unlock for her Curse. Suffers +1 max damage from attacks by nearby necron units. When killed, generates 2 Dominion. And that gives her attacks always do max damage. Okay, that's pretty nasty. So we can set her up like that. I'm actually going to set some people up. Titan is a weapon capable of one-shotting a Titan, but is often used as a panic weapon. I think this one is locked. Well, let's set Phacon up if it is locked. I think for Phacon, he's definitely a ranged Lord. I might give him the Tesla Wave, and then as a backup for that, we're looking for this symbol here, which unfortunately is locked at the moment. I can't give it because that would be the Perfect Destruction, which I can't use that. So let me not give him Tesla Wave right now. What else could I give him? The Nanoscarab Amulet means he regenerates HP, or the hyperspell transfer node gets him extra movement speed. None of these I love for him. This gives his melee attacks bypass armor. Do I want that? Not really, not on him. I like the Tesla wave. We'll just give him 2 different powers, I think. Provoke. Removal status is both positive and negative. Gain last stance and killing surge. What is the killing surge? Oh, that just gives him last strike and I might just give him the Tireless Guardian, just so that he's got something. It's not that exciting. Knows one has to use attack and arrow on a guardsman that is carrying the corner. I love that. Okay, let's do this. It does look like we have to use Fakon for this.
The destruction of Exveritas by siege will require the commitment of all our awakened legions. As the fog of millennia lifts from me, I see the virtues of a prolonged campaign. It will test my patience, but in a war of attrition with the invaders, we can only be victorious.
Okay.
The fog of reawakening may take further time to fully lift, Lord. We know not how many more vermin gather in the void to reinforce those blighting our world. Swift, decisive victory.
Okay, Hecabib, try and, like, don't be so obvious.
The Pharaoh's place is leading his legions to victory, driving the enemy aside with his own hands.
To delay is a disgrace. My creed respects only strength of arms, the exterminator's art made manifest. We crave a Pharaon whose martial skills are the equal of his strategic brilliance.
The Cryptex of Kivroth shall devise a panoply of weapons and armor that can turn aside any force. Sankotep shall be inviolate upon the battlefield. He will win in a single engagement what lesser lords might take centuries to accomplish.
Okay, but also you're undying. You don't need to rush.
Is it so? Victory shall be seized by my own
Oh, poor
hand.
Sankotep.
Yes. Yes, I recall the glory of conquest, swift and total. The mastery of war. It may be hazy in my recollection, but I am certain we must know of the city's defenses before we can attack. Summon my Vargard. She must conduct the necessary reconnaissance without delay.
Okay, so on the one hand, at least he's with it enough to know that reconnaissance is good. The bad thing is we are being sent to reconnaissance in Admech Forge City. Alright, we're going to go for more living metal. Let's proceed. Okay, we've actually got some options here for Fakon. So let's grab the Death Marks because they are nuts. So they have Synaptic Disintegrators and they can teleport. They also teleport away when they take damage, and they ignore dodge, obscured, and similar effects when they attack. We've got Immortals with Gauss Blasters, and we've got Immortals with Tesla Carbines, and then I'm also going to grab Necron Warriors. I'm not really that interested in taking the Scarab Swarms are good for melee fighting, I guess, but I think I just want some Necron Warriors to fill out the rest of my, my thing. And I already know my stratagems. Yeah, cool. Alright, let's... Oh, that reset everything. Hang on. Immortals can armor pierce. Nice. Yes. 10% chance to inflict 1 damage. 10%. So these do more damage and these do the bounce, which is quite nice. Assault. Bearer can still move after using. Oh, really? That's interesting. I should know these things. Alright, that's us launching. So we're heading into Admech territory now for the first time. We're going to see some actual Warhammer skulls left, right, and center. It would be cool if there were actual barks in combat. Like, I'd love for the Skitarii to be like, oh, praise the Omnicide and stuff. The Omnicide's with me. But I guess they don't really talk.
Led the Royal Guard to the outskirts of Exveritas. Though she was bound to the will of her Pharaon, the counseling of the Eupatridae had caused her grave misgivings.
She's still loyal. I think it's slightly above normal. I can't quite remember. I can check in a second.
Truly intends to lead the assault on the city. I fear he will become the principal target for every human within its walls.
Yeah.
Even had he not commanded me thus, I would be compelled to fully understand the defenses the humans can bring to bear against him, primitive though they be.
That makes sense.
The city of Exveritas had grown with unseemly speed. For the invaders were as industrious in their defilement of Kivroth as any vermin.
So you don't really...
The Shah found the lands around it infested with humans, to be evaded or eliminated as she saw fit.
One thing that doesn't really count a lot in 40k lore is actual humans building stuff. It's always like ancient ruins and old cities. But I guess they must be pretty good at setting cities up. Alright. We've got a Skitarii Vanguard Alpha, who has a pokey device and a pistol. We've got 3 Skitarii Vanguard. We've got a Servitor, a Vanguard, and a Servitor. Yes, a modem in a cemetery. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, we're definitely going to drop an AoE bomb on these guys very early. Let's bring in Deathmark to protect us. We'll bring in 1 Immortal with a Gauss Blaster. I'm going to bring in Immortal with a Gauss Flare. And I want to bring in... I think probably just like 2 Necron Warriors. I've got Immortals as well. I forgot about those. I've got Immortals with Tesla Carbines too. Maybe 2 Deathmarks. Yeah, that does sound like a pretty good way of describing how Imperial cities are set up.
The stars serve.
Executor of the Pharaoh's distant will, Phacon delivers judgment with precise and merciless force. He is a patient reaper, content to let annihilation speak in his stead. Phacon is a specialized, long-range damage-dealing assisted in this purpose by the Deathmarks and Immortals in his court. His primary skill allows him to prioritize enemy units for destruction, while higher Dominion levels allow him to release a devastating strike of his Tachyon arrow. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to... Thunder's Verdict. Is this going to use up my turn if I do this? Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that on him. I actually want to do it on someone like this. I want to drop Tireless... Oh, wait. Okay, I thought I took the AoE thing on him. But maybe I didn't.
All shall burn.
Okay, I didn't take the thing I thought I took. Oh, no, there it is there. The Tesla Wave. I need Dominion level 3 to use it. That's why I can't use it yet. Okay. Oh, so the puppy has just come in. So I probably want to use my Gauss Flares. No, my... Which is the one with Bounce? Did I not take any of them? I guess it looks like I didn't take any of them. No, I just took my rapid fire ones, and I took my... Yeah, I want my Tesla Carbine to shoot these guys. So I'm going to move you to here, I think, and then we're going to blast those guys. Do as much damage to them as we can. That's a pretty nice weapon. I thought he might go first. Interesting. Ouch. Oh my god. Okay, he's a problem. So the Deathmarks are ranged units, right? So if he takes damage, he'll automatically teleport. Well, these guys are snipers, aren't they? So I can move him back here and just start sniping people. I don't really need to kill this guy because he's out. This guy's going next. Didn't manage to kill him, unfortunately. Probably taking 2 Vanguards here was a mistake. Though that Immortal will not be immortal for much longer. Okay. He's down but not out. Right. This guy here is next.
In my sights.
You're doing 3 to 4 damage. Oh, there's the puppy. You're doing 2 to 4 damage. He has 5 to 7 health left. So no matter what I do, he's going to do. I don't know whether... Let me just let the dog out. She just wants to go outside to the bathroom. Give me 1 second. The motor won't be motor for much longer now. Only melee damage will trigger the teleport. Okay. Again and then come back in. I'm not going to begrudge her getting up and then leaving the bathroom. Ugh. Vanguards are so fun. Okay. Just trying to think about what order I want to do stuff in. So this guy here is going next. I could expose him and potentially kill him with my Lord. So that's him exposed. And the Staff of Light could potentially do enough damage to kill him. Okay, but that's okay. My guy hasn't got an orb. Jeez, this is a nasty fight. Okay. So, next up is somebody. These two guys are both damaged. So I probably just want to try and kill this guy now. So let's move into cover here. And I'm just going to shoot him with my Gauss Flare. Okay, he re-exposed me. The radiation damage is really nasty. He's going to die from the radiation at the start of his turn. I still want to try and kill this guy if I can. Am I supposed to lose this fight, by the way? Because it's kind of feeling like that. Okay, there goes the alpha. Maybe it wasn't a great idea. You're right. This is nasty. All right, you've got just a normal Gauss gun. These guys, I think I can kill with a bounce at the start of next turn. So I'm gonna just try and do some damage. I actually want to do some damage to that servitor, I think. That's right. My Tesla cannon is down, isn't it? So I'm not actually gonna be able to bounce all these guys. I'm not too sad about losing a warrior. Yeah, he just got killed. Okay, I've still got my death marks. So next up is this guy here. We need to kill him. So I'm just going to death mark him. Okay, that's his turn out of the cycle.
No enemy in my sight.
Next up it's this guy. We'll death mark him. He's out of the cycle. Okay, this is really bad because we're about to die. And there's nothing I can do about that. More bounce would have been really good here. 100%. Okay, this guy is going to kill me. We're actually about to get a GG because we've taken...
No enemy in my sight shall go unpunished.
My character dies. Next turn, he does something. Okay, he's out of the cycle as well. But we just die. Yeah. And we're gonna irradiate as well. So we're not coming back. Just shoot this guy, I think. Damn, this was a nasty fight. I went into this way too cocky. Okay, I do have some reinforcements I can deploy. So let's just bring in... I think I'm just gonna bring in warriors. Alright. Yeah, we have to... I have one... Basically, you're right. I have one round to finish them. This guy's up first, so I'm gonna death mark him. And then I'm gonna use my death mark back here to hit this guy. And then my guy dies. That's it. That's GG. Okay, let's try that again. Without
Remind yourself
being
that
owned.
overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
So game taught me that it can actually punish me. Oh, thank you so much for the wow, 16 months
Toasted
resub.
Waffles _ just subscribed and says almost a year and a half you're in a great community.
Oh, thank you so much, Toasted. It's so good to see you. How you doing? Thanks for the 60-month resub. Okay, we're gonna skip this. We already did this cutscene. Alright. So definitely need more bounce. That's for sure. So my bounce boys are the guys with the Tesla carbines. So we'll bring an immortal in here. We'll get another immortal in here. I definitely want the death marks. They seem very, very strong. We'll just put them in here. And then I've got one left. I'm gonna just keep everybody over here, I think. I'm gonna bring an immortal in with a Gauss blaster.
Fury of the Suns.
Okay, now we're gonna activate these guys first to just blast these guys. Oh, that was a huge blessing for me that the Servitor went first instead of the Vanguard Alpha. Okay, that's a lot of damage, but not a kill yet. Yeah, I should have kept the Lord way in the back.
Enemy in my sight shall
For right now, I need to kill this Skitarii. Let's move you back here where you've got shots and kill the Vanguard Alpha. Okay, he's down. I just died to a random IR missile. Flag was basically F-35B with 2 nukes. Oh dear. I hope he didn't drop those anywhere where they're going to be a problem. Okay, I can de-irradiate myself. That's not... Well, actually, can I? My other units can de-irradiate, but I can't de-irradiate myself. These 2 guys have gone, and they're going to be killable by blasters. So let's focus on the other guys. Don't have any shots from here. If I go here, it's okay if I block him. I'm actually going to teleport. I'm going to teleport to over here. And then I'm going to shoot this guy. And then I forgot to use my... Can I? No, I can only... So I can't... My lords can't de-irradiate, but everyone else can. We're kind of getting wrecked, honestly. Oh my god, my lord's going down again.
Scour the foe.
What is the range on this? It is... range 4. Can I hit all 3 of these with it? The problem is I don't want to move too far forward. But I could potentially use it from here. On this guy. Okay, that didn't do what I wanted it to do at all. Not at all. Crap. We'll expose this guy. I don't have a shot because I didn't move appropriately. Yeah, no one's in range. Yeah, we're probably going to lose this one as well. Because of the radiation damage. Right, this Immortal, I can't shoot this guy here, which is interesting. I'm going to bring this Immortal here just to block my Lord as much as possible. I will shoot this guy. Oh, I should have removed the radiation, damn it. So much damage. This Skitarii is scary. Okay, it's this servitor first who's not a threat. Then it's this Skitarii Vanguard. So we need to kill this guy. Can I move either of you to get a shot on him? No. I'm going to have to teleport you to here. And then you can shoot that guy. Alright, next up is that guy there. And then it's that Vanguard. So, I'm going to remove the irradiation from you first of all. Okay. Then I'm going to... I can't teleport you, which is a problem. So I think I'm just going to shoot the Vanguard because I'll get a free teleport when he hits me. Alright, this Immortal is up. Is the dog barking? Yeah, I just need to get the dog back in. 1 second. Fussy dog alert, everybody. It's cold today, so she's going to be a little bit of a brat. Must be nice to be the one with the death marks. It is really nice to be the one with the death marks, I have to say. Although I'm not doing great in this fight. This Immortal is not in a good way. I want to kill the Skitarii more than the Servitors right now. Okay, that's all of the Skitarii dead.
In my sights.
Now we focus on, as much as we can, the Servitors.
Wrath made manifest.
Okay, 1 Servitor left. Where our Lord is going to survive.
All shall burn.
I'm just going to bring him back here. Oh, interesting. Okay, he did teleport. I was like, does he not teleport? He does teleport. Okay, let's just kill this Servitor. Might as well use the death mark for it. And then, let's not use you because I don't want to accidentally kill you from irradiation. Okay, we won, just. Messy fight. Everyone took a lot of damage there. That's our. There's a lot of... Okay, we've got 2 more fights. We've got 3 more fights in this section. Okay, I'm going to restore 50% of the HP to my hero, I think. Generate 10 Dominion. Spend 5... Yeah, we're gonna restore 50% HP to the leader.
Though the initial contact had been dealt with swiftly, the patrols around Its Veritas defended
Hi, puppy.
the interlunar city in depth. Thousands of troops surrounded the city, watching for Necrons.
Fighting these wretches is beneath us. Our primary purpose is to observe, not to eliminate the defense.
I just don't think you do in this game, Toasted Waffles.
That task will come, and I shall welcome it. For now, it is through guile we will see our duty done.
The Varguard cunningly deployed the Royal Guard to avoid contact with the city's ignorant guardians. Dewey performed silent implementation. Seek contact with isolated enemies and execute them swiftly and quietly before they can discover the Royal Guard. Information Storm. Generate a massive interference to block enemy scanners and communications as the Royal Guard advances, or hidden pathways. Find alternative routes such as underground passageways to approach the city unseen. So that's options 1, 2, and 3 for the vote, which is starting... Vote start 3, 1. Now. It is definitely a big change, Toasted. I hadn't actually realized it was missing until you mentioned it just now. I noticed it last week, didn't even think about it until you brought it up, which is something. Not sure what that says, but that is something to note. Oh, I need to plug my phone in. We've got 3 votes for option 1, 3 votes for option 3, 1 vote for option 2. So it's close between hidden pathways and silent implementation. Have you ever played Nexus Jupiter? Yes, I have, Gizmalark. The first game I ever tried to Let's Play, actually, was Nebulous Fleet Command a long time ago. I never managed to finish the last mission of that game, though. I found it way too difficult. Hey, is it Vastro Compass or VS Astro Compass? My full name allowed in lowercase. Puppy. Hang on a minute. I just saw the dog out. She's going to be a bit of. I need to just get her to settle. Why are we barking? You can't go through there. You're not allowed there. That's not where puppies are allowed. Take you out after my street, okay? Here's your bed. Here's your blanket. Here's your pig. Here's your pig. Here's your blanket. Good girl. We'll warm up really quickly. Alright. So the option that we've got is... Oh, it's a draw. Oh, no, it's not. Option 1. Silent implementation. Thank you, everybody, for voting. I really appreciate it. Let's see what happens.
A fine execution.
Good girl.
Quiet and clean. Thus the Necrons eliminate the obstacles in their way.
The Royal Guard stealthily slew the few defenders in their path, creating a blind spot in the defenses that illuminated the superiority of their deadly craft.
So we got +1 Dominion and +20... sorry, +1 Vigilance, +20 Dominion. Okay, now we've got a speech event coming up. Nope, nothing happened there. That was weird. And now we have a combat. I feel like turning the music volume up has helped a lot. It sounds much better, to me at least. Easy to do with death marks. Yes, death marks will make short work of that, wouldn't they? Alright. Oh, we got Sicarian Ruststalkers here. This is terrible for me. This is 5 Sicarian Ruststalkers. I have no melee units. Everyone is ranged. This is really bad. Alright, let's put the death marks in right at the back. We have to hope they don't die. We're gonna have to spread out so that we're like we're crossing.
A million years of hate culminates.
We probably want. We don't need the carbines for this. We need the carbine. Wait, hang on, close this. We need the Gauss blasters for this. So you have a Gauss blaster. You're no health. We'll put Rewen with a Gauss blaster, and I want to bring some warriors along as cannon fodder here. But it's all about the death marks and the Gauss Blaster, really. Haggis, that is a dice bag you're trying to lie on? That's not comfortable. You can't make biscuits on a dice bag. Yes, I told you it wasn't going to be comfortable. Maybe bring more warriors when needed. I probably needed to bring some scarabs. This is much harder than it's been up until now. This is my dream for the Mechanicus campaign. Yeah, just also carrying Ruststalkers. Alright, do I have shots? So they're all in... So they are also all in cover. So I cannot shoot at them right now. And there's not even anywhere safe for me to teleport to. Because if I was to teleport to here, I'm just going to get cut to pieces by this guy. What I probably want to do is just lure them out for the first turn. This warrior might have a shot. He does. So I'm going to bring the warrior forward to where he's in range to do a close range attack. Just to lure this guy out of cover. Oh, he dodged it. This is it. This is GG. I can't win this fight. Alright, can this warrior... Actually, we should be able to get shots on this guy now with the death marks. Yeah. That's something. And I'm going to keep moving my death marks back. Okay. If you move to here, he's going to have to run around? I don't know. I think maybe I'd use this attack on this guy. But we back up as far as we can. So that would be here. Oh, gee. Okay, that's our second dodge.
Scour the foe.
I'm gonna test. I need to get closer to test the wave. This is the problem with test the wave. It's guaranteed damage. But if I go here, this guy's gonna run around and get me. I could move to here and basically use this Necron Warrior as a blocker. Don't love that it destroyed my cover. Expose should help here. Okay, almost killed one. I didn't all quite get into melee range this turn. Let's shoot. I want to kill this guy if I can. There's one. This guy's going to activate next. We're just going to have to write off this Necron Warrior. I put you here. Okay, we got one. We got one Ruststalker. Okay, they're only doing 2 damage, which is something. And I'm going to teleport you over here.
All shall burn.
Alright, who's up first? It's this one here. So let's get him with the death mark. Alright. Next up it is... We've got a couple of turns next.
In my sights.
Tesla would have actually been quite good here. We could potentially kill this guy with this Immortal. There's a 10% chance that he will do 5 damage. Okay, he did not roll a higher damage. But now, my other death mark can kill this guy, who is going next.
All shall burn.
Which just leaves these two, and this one here. I'm just going to finish this one off so it's dead. Okay, now we just have to deal with this Ruststalker, he's going to beat up this warrior, but we should be okay. I want to get you in close range for the extra damage. I can't see Chad anymore, by the way. Also attack twice. The first attack kills, the second attack stops 3 in animation. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, we did some decent damage there. Come on, Necron Warrior, you can hold out. There's nothing you can do, unfortunately. Alright, let's get our death marks to finish this. You haven't got a shot, have you? No, we'll just teleport you to here. Doesn't really matter where I teleport you to. This hasn't gone as bad as I thought it would. Yeah, I thought this was going to be much, much worse. If this misses, though, I'm going to be punished really badly.
Our task is delayed by this unnecessary skirmish.
The Rust Stalkers, I think, stack damage as the fight goes on, so they start low and they get higher.
Human elites. A lower proportion of vulnerable flesh, replacing ever more body parts with crude machinery. It seems even they understand the nature of their weakness.
Can you upgrade the Necromancer to get melee attack? I think I can. Yeah, TRM.
Therefore, still needed more details on the defenses of Exveritas.
The damage doesn't stack, okay.
Directed her force to a point overlooking the city from which she could observe one of its gates directly.
It's always 2 attacks with 1 to 2 damage, okay. The dog's rolling around on the floor, you might hear some thumping. She's got out of her bed.
A fine viewpoint from which to observe the enemy.
No, you still get experience by stuff from
A
heroes.
success not without cost.
Oh, cool.
The enemy are aware of an intrusion and will seek to engage us soon. We must be selective in where we put our attention.
Alright, folks, we need to be selective in where we put our attention. Do you hear that? So, do we concentrate on firepower, supply routes, or troop concentration? Firepower is ascertain where the enemy emplacements and firing points create the densest fields of fire outside the walls. Supply routes, observe the routes where the enemy will bring reinforcements and supplies to the walls, the better to cut them off. Troop concentration. Determine where the enemy's numbers are strongest, and hence which areas can be most easily defended. Now, I guess I need to try and write this. Vote start 3-1. Okay, what are people saying? I really need to move you. I'm sorry, Cat. I just can't see chat. Been watching an AdMech playthrough on a different channel. I haven't seen the damage build up on the Stalkers. Could be a later upgrade for them, though. Let's choose the best worst option. Alright, let's see what you guys pick. You're mostly going for supply routes, which is interesting. I would have probably gone for firepower, but I understand the logic behind supply routes. It does make some sense to me. Are you two going to have a fight? I just realized so the cat can't get out. Hang on. I have to move a gate so the dog don't have a fight. Oh no, it's actually okay. They're fine. Quick, I'll tell you. Here, it's a bed, please. Actually, you don't put it back outside. Put it outside. I need you to just be a chill puppy for the rest of the stream, if that's okay? And then I'll take you out. We'll go for a BW, okay? Alright, what did we vote on? We all went for option 2. Okay. Hey, GPVR, how's it going? Good to see you. Everything is good with me. I hope it's good with you. So we got 6 votes for supply routes. We've got 2 votes for firepower. We've got 1 vote for troop concentration. It looks strongly like this is a 2 vote. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it. We'll keep moving forward. Thank you to everybody who voted.
The intruders relied on ammunition, fuel, and other supplies to keep their troops fighting. Nefershah now understood how these were to be transported to the walls.
Yeah, this is gonna suck.
Which 2 side strafing runs and artillery would surely make use of.
Nice. +1 vigilance, +5 dominion, +10 living metal. I noticed that these troops have symbols next to them. What are those symbols for? Okay, we've got another fight. This one's at max vigilance, which is going to be really, really difficult because it's going to be reinforcements. I'm scared. I'm genuinely concerned. Okay, there's an alpha. And we're getting 3 Rust Stalkers to behind our deployment zone. We're playing as the Necrons to start with, which does change things up. Okay, we're gonna have to redeploy over here.
A million years of hate.
Because this is the symbols are different variants, I think. Okay. Would you give us a review on my channel? I haven't played enough yet to give a review, honestly. I'm not someone who likes to encourage people to pick stuff up until I'm like have experienced everything. Okay, let me just sort this out first of all. So we need our death marks for sure. They are definitely coming. I think Immortals with Tesla carbines are the way to go here because these guys are bunched up. And then I will bring 1 Immortal along with a Gauss Blaster as well. This is going to be tricky. The good thing is the Rangers are all quite far away, so it takes them a couple turns to get into range. Be careful with red barrels. Good shout. Yes, I can see the exploded barrels. Thank you. All right, let's see what we can do. Okay, we're up first. I wanted to take a second. Look at this cannon here. This AdMech cannon. Look at all the spent shells around the base of it. Yeah, there's a Princeps here as well. This guy here. Skitaria Ranger Alpha. And then we've got Ranger Alpha, 2 servitors, and then we've got... Unless you're talking about these guys? No, these are just Sicarian Rushstackers. Okay. And this is an explosive barrel, so I don't want to take cover behind it. I think we just start with death marks, because they can just play around. We'd love to get a death mark like up on top of one of these trenches, but that's not something I can do. So I'm just going to get a death mark to shoot at this guy. One Sicarian is a Princeps. Oh yeah, at the back. Well spotted. Oh yeah, he has a Mechadendrite. Oh wow, okay, good spotted. And he has a Robes. Okay, he looks scary. Alright, we're going to focus fire him then. Now I don't want... So I can shoot him from here, and I'm not in range of anything that's going to explode. So let's shoot the Princeps. Okay, the Princeps took a lot of damage. Then I'm going to teleport just to back here so I'm out of the way. Yeah, I thought the Rangers are going to take a little while to get to the front. They don't move very fast. Let's get our other Death Mark to do exactly the same thing. So move to here. Shoot the Princeps. And then teleport out. Here comes the Princeps. Okay, that Ranger hit is annoying. Didn't irradiate though. So now I want to kill this guy. I want to use the Gauss Blaster if I can, because I want to hit them with the flares. Oh yeah, I know I can right click on him, can't I? Transonic Blades. So +1 minimum damage against small targets, 2 times 1 to 3 damage, bypasses armor, can move after using, can make unlimited attacks of opportunity, 50% chance to dodge, cannot be the subject of attacks of opportunity after killing a unit, generate a cog point. That's quite nasty. So if I move him to here, and a 90 arc attack, crap. He dodged it. That was my worry. I want to wait until these guys are all stacked together before I activate my Tesla carbines. So I'm going to expose this Ruststalker. And then I want to try and hit him with my Staff of Light, but I'm not in range yet. Nope, still not. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh, I can still move, thank goodness. I've got a shot from here, I've got a shot from here. AdMech units are incredibly cool. Okay, let's end the turn. Damn, I really wanted this guy to move before I activate. Yeah, you can zoom in pretty nicely. I didn't want to activate these guys yet, but I'm gonna have to. So I want the guy in the back. I can shoot him, and it's gonna bounce between everything here by the looks of it. It's gonna bounce to the barrels and blow up here. So let's take that shot. Okay, so I took him out. And it got me a ton of Dominion. And I can still move, so we're going to pull back. Did that hurt him? I thought he was out of range, but apparently I did set him on fire. That was bad of me. Alright, let's shoot. Let's finish off the Princeps. He dodged it. That's a disaster. I didn't mean to set my guy on fire. I thought he was out of range of the barrels. But I can use the Tireless Guardian to get rid of the burn. Okay, so it's the Rangers up first. So I want to finish off this guy with the death marks. He has to die. Okay, he's down. Now this guy here is a problem. So I'm going to activate this Immortal next. We're going to activate the Tireless Guardian to remove the burn. And then I'm going to pull him back as far as I can and still get a shot. To here. The plasma. Oh, and hit this guy. Okay, we did decent damage to him. Okay. We're gonna have to get everyone around this corner next turn. The barrel's gonna do damage to him again if it blows. Oh, crap. See, it looks like he's out of range of it, but I guess he is in range. I was gonna use the barrel because what I want to do is I want to use my Immortals to blow these guys up, but I'm probably not gonna be able to do that now.
Punish them.
I've got Tesla Wave, though, which I can't put anywhere useful. It's really disappointing skill that. I could shoot this guy. Yeah, I realized it overlapped, so I put him in the wrong place. It was stupid of me. Okay, I've actually got a shot. I just realized I got a shot with a death mark. Okay, there go all the rust stalkers.
In my sights.
Now we've got these guys here. The servitors are going to move up. I can test the wave of the servitors, but that's going to blow this up. So we just have to pull everybody back here. If I shoot... I don't have any shots, do I? No, I don't have shots.
In my sights.
I don't want to expose my lord to the rangers, so I think I'm just going to have to pull my lord back. I'm going to put my lord back to here. And that's all he can really do right now, because he doesn't have any range for his Tesla wave. I can't afford to shoot this servitor either, because of the barrels. So I think I just pull back, and then once we get this guy out of range, we're going to shoot the barrel. That's basically what I'm planning. He's a problem. Oh, he blocked it. Nice. I can't actually pull any further back. Like, if I was to shoot... Okay, I could get those two guys in the back without exploding the barrel. Oh no, it will explode the barrel. This won't explode the barrel, this will explode the barrel. Okay. The barrel is now too tempting not to explode. First of all, we're going to get rid of the lumen. Then we're going to pull you back to here. And we're going to blow that barrel up. Okay, that did nothing. That did absolutely nothing. Okay, let's get this guy out of line of sight. We're gonna move him to here and shoot this guy with the Tesla carbine for a nice bounce. Oh, here's a shot. Okay, death marks are gonna shoot the servitors and teleport back to here. Nice. Okay. This immortal... That armor is a godsend versus those rangers. Yes. Alright, we're gonna kill... I actually got a shot from here. No. We're gonna try and kill the Ranger Alpha. Nice, he's gone. So it's just the rangers left.
The stars serve.
I've got my Tachyon Lance. I'm obviously going to Tachyon Lance one of these guys. Okay, he got deleted. Unfortunately, I don't have anything else I can use right now. Thunder's Verdict doesn't help. Staff of Light doesn't help, because this has limited range. This doesn't have enough range to end the turn. Okay, now we want to finish these guys, but I'm going to try to use the death marks as much as possible here. Oh, we don't have shots on them. Oh, I'm wild. Who has the most health here? You do. Okay, get a shot on that guy for me. Let's just think it's overkill. Exactly. Okay, one ranger left. Can I get a shot on him? Nice. That went... Look. That could have gone a lot worse. That could have gone a lot worse. We did pretty well there. I'm pretty happy with that. Did we actually take any damage? We took a little bit of damage. We've got one fight left, and the good news is Vigilance is reset. Thank you, Basin. Alright, we're gonna just heal up our Lord again. It did go better than it did. You did like 5 pips of damage. The biggest enemy in that fight was the barrel, I think. So now for the last fight. We're probably gonna fight something nasty here. Probably a Meglos. We do love Mechanicus Rec comment. Oh. Thunder Priests.
Never sensed a surge in uncontained power.
Unfettered and unguided, a frenzy of electricity bleeding from fallible flesh. Stand ready. This foe is not cunning, but frenzied in a way that is alien to us.
Okay. So there's two different types of Electro Priest here. The full-grown Electro Priest, I don't know anything about him. And there's a corpulescent Electro Priest as well. Corpulescare. And then we've got a bunch of servitors. So we can basically play Keep Away once we have dealt with the Electro Priests. I'm going to put my Lord back here.
Of hate culminates in one shot.
Death Mark's here because they can just shoot and then get out. We're definitely, I think, going to go for the Tesla Carbines. You're the Tesla Carbines, right? Yeah, I want the Tesla Carbines for this. But I want you here. And then we'll bring along the less damaged Immortal who has the Gauss Blaster. So we're going to basically play Keep Away again. Can't tell if Corn versus Admech is speaking. Now here's my concern is if the Electro Priests have Chain Lightning attacks, this could go really badly for us. But the deployment zone is pretty crowded anyway. Okay, I want to have a look at a couple of things here. So we've got an Ornithopter over here, which is really cool. And then we've got a Las Battery, which was, there we go, Las Battery is firing. Firing Yellow Las, which, you know, a heresy, but whatever. Yes, lots of outdoor battles now, I'm afraid, because we're taking the fight to the Admech. Okay, what I want to do is I want to shoot these Electro Priests and then get into cover. So let's just, I've actually got a shot from here, I do. So actually, can I look at these guys now? No, I can't inspect them. Never FAFO Electro Priests, okay? Okay, I can now look at it. It's got Electro Leech Stave, which is close combat. When this unit kills an enemy first time, it recovers 2 HP. The first time this unit deals fatal damage, its HP is set to 1. At the end of its turn, it then suffers fatal exterminate damage. At the end of its turn, generate 1 cog point, and it can make unlimited opportunity attacks. Okay, so they don't have a ranged chain attack that I know of right now. Let's put you here, and then you can step out either side, I think, is the way to go with you. I should be close enough for him. He's got a movement of 8. Hang on, 1, 2. Okay, yeah, he can't get to me, that's fine. Okay, that servitor is a big problem, but he can't do anything this turn. So I'm just going to shoot this guy, if I can. I can't. Need to move to get the shot. Shoot this guy. And then we're going to teleport to here. Okay, this guy is a problem. This is the only one I'm still worried about, the Corpulessa. I feel like he's a ranged artillery unit, but I can't do anything about him right now.
Fury of the Suns.
I'm going to expose this servitor, move my guy back as far as I can and still get an attack on him, and then shoot him with my staff. Okay. Need to kill this guy, so let's just use my Immortal here to do that. There goes my cover. And then we'll put you in cover here. Okay, now that gives me my Immortal. This guy's gonna die, right? Is he hit Fanatical Devotion? Or is he still on 1 hit point? I don't know if I actually killed him and he's on Fanatical Devotion or not. He triggered. Okay, thank you very much, Sujin Tofu. I really appreciate you confirming that for me. I'm going to shoot the Fulgur Priest back here, so I can check him out. Alright. So we've got 2 close. So he's got a ranged Electrostatic Gauntlet attack and a ranged one, with bounce 3, range 5. Crap. He can't get to any... Well, he actually can get to this Immortal now. Alright, that's bad. So this guy has a really nasty attack, which he's going to use now and kill 2 Immortals. Okay, wasn't as bad as I thought, but still pretty bad. Let's shoot him back, and then get out of here. He's going to die at the end of his turn, yeah. That's why I wasn't shooting at him. Alright, this death, so we need to watch this guy. Need to watch this guy like a hawk. I want to try and kill him this turn if I can. I've got a shot on him here. Okay. And then we'll use the other death mark to finish him. Okay, so he's activated Fanatical Devotion. So I might actually want to still kill him because of what he represents.
All shall burn.
I do have Test the Weave, but I don't have a good target for it. I've got to test the Carbine Shot, which I might just take on the Priest. From here. Death Marks are putting in a lot of work. Okay, that's the AoE effect attack down, which I was really worried about. I love that these guys can move and then shoot, by the way. The rest of this should be doable. If I move, you've got the Tesla Carbine. Cool. If I move, so what's the range on him? You're going to get hit by him. I don't think I think he's already gone though, hasn't he? Yeah, he's not going to go this turn. So I'm going to bring you to here. And I'm going to get you to test the Carbine through these guys. Nice! Beautiful. Wonderful damage. And then if I come forward to here, which is a bit dangerous, I can drop a Tesla Weave on these two. And then I can shoot this guy with my staff. And I need to make sure that I don't get hit next turn. But I've got full health, so we should be good. Oh, he can get into range. I did not think he could do that. Alright, we need to finish him off quickly.
Wrath made manifest.
We're gonna use the Death Marks to try and take him out. Oh, there's a... Okay, we're gonna have to move the... We're gonna have to move, shoot, teleport. Oh, 1 damage. That is not good. Let's bring the Death Marks all the way to back here. Okay, I can't see his threat range. Okay, we're not in his threat range.
No enemy in my sight shall go unpunished.
We'll do the same thing here. He's down to... he triggered Fanatical Devotion. Okay. That was a big hit. Let's teleport to back here. Alright, this is a great opportunity for a Tesla bounce. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. 2 servitors left.
Punish them.
You know, a shot. Okay, we should be able to finish him off with our Lord.
Scour the foe.
If we expose him. And then we hit... Oh, I just killed him. Of course, my Dominion level's high enough that I can just kill people by exposing them now. Okay, then we win next turn.
The stars serve.
We'll just finish him with a Death Mark. Nice. Those bounces were great.
Nefershah examined the fallen fanatics. The enemy had a crude intellect in harnessing the very irrational nature of this species and amplifying it into...
Death Marks are OP, indeed.
Their presence among the defenders of Ex Veritas was noted.
My Pharaon, I have seen the defenses of Ex Veritas for myself. The walls and fortifications are formidable. The gates are the weakest point. If we focus the assault there, the gate may fall. Once inside, our legions will find little difficulty in seizing the city.
Yes, I will, Mason Worker, for sure.
Piece by piece.
If there's enough interest.
Swift and brutal, as befits the verdict of a Pharaon. The human scum.
I think Grandpa's gonna get got.
Siege to prepare for death. I remember war. It comes in fury and fire. Our enemies reel its embrace.
I believe your warriors can breach the city with ease. There is little need to risk your royal person. There is hardly more glory to be won by crushing this infestation in person, compared to overseeing our victory.
She's trying so hard to save him.
I am sovereign of this world, and I will conduct its salvation.
Oh, really
as I
scared her.
see
That
fit.
sucks.
Remember the place.
That explains why there's mixed reviews. I'm glad I went Necron first then. Yes, he's so toasted. Not only does he have fuzzy brain, but half of his court are convinced him that he needs to lead from the front, specifically so that he will die. Okay, 30 living metal, 1 statistic waiting, 2 eminence. We didn't lose any units for reanimation. That first fight was really hard. Yeah, and Nefershar is trying so hard to protect him. That sucks, Scarener. Really sucks. Have they addressed it at all? They're going to fix it?
I considered with interest your evaluation of the human city's defenses.
This is one of the guys that is trying to coup.
Though formidable by the standards of a lesser species, the design is, of course,
Thank you, Mason.
flawed. Your legions will find ample points at which to breach and storm the city.
One thing I quite like is in the background while we're doing this, you can see the Necron territory expanding as the legions are doing their work while we're acting as a strike force.
And a magnificent day it shall be. You did well to bring insights of such value before the court. I understand you were hindered in your task.
The Pharaon set me to enact his command. No challenge could outweigh the honor of that appointment.
Not fair.
Indeed. Yet the Pharaoh's commands were contradictory, were they not? At a moment's whim, you and your royal guard could have been lost along with our advantage of surprise. It is tragic to see how Sankotep's mind has suffered in the Great Sleep.
A great misfortune. But he is
Oh,
the
even
rightful
she's admitting
ruler
it.
of Kivroth, and has the counsel of the Upatridae and of myself. His recollection will return, and with it, his dynasty shall reclaim this world.
Some would say your words are optimistic.
Ooh, that delivery.
There are those at court, and I relay these sentiments only reluctantly.
Oh, they're testing
Dare
the
to
water.
suggest the Pharaoh is unfit to rule.
They would be ill-advised to do so, lest I hear them. Sankotep is my Pharaon, and my duty is to him alone. It matters not whether I can grasp the full wisdom of his pronouncements. This duty binds Avagard, as it must bind all the Pharaon's subjects.
That makes sense.
Of course,
Yeah, it's good.
Fargard. You are to be commended for your devotion. I see now that so long as you are at Sankotep's
dear.
side, his reign shall surely last an eternity.
So what Heckin is saying is we need to kill you if we're going to get him. She's too loyal. Okay, we are already sieging Ex Veritas. Already. Fekron has leveled up. Let's level Fekron up. Okay. So, I need to... Fekron. This guy. So I can buy more death marks for him. Or we can get him +1 defense. I think he really needs +1 defense. If I'm being completely honest. Here we go. So the Lords will upgrade people. So, Ghost Specialist, Necron Warriors in this Lord's Court get +1 range. After using a skill, generate 2 Thunder. When you reach Dominion level 5, all units do +1 weapon damage. That might be quite good to unlock as well. I'm going to restart Rogue Trader. I'm not going to restart it because I don't think that DLC requires me to restart the campaign. I'm pretty sure I can just plug it in. Leadership will allow me to use more comp. Yes, I think I'm going to go towards the Thunder. So let's get Leadership. And let's get Gauss Specialist 1. Neck 1 Warriors in this Lord's Court gain +1 HP. I'm going to grab both of those for him. Okay, cool. And he's now recovering. And then we've got another Awakening Point. So we can grab... Increase all leaders' HP by 1. Increase the number of directives you can select at a waypoint to 2. Get the portal that allows... I'm not really keen on the portal that gives another reinforcement area. Or summon a Nano Swarm. Devour Nano Scarabs. What are Devour Nano Scarabs? Is this a good thing? I think making free units is always good in a strategy game. So let's grab the Devour Nano Scarabs. We'll find out if they're any good or not. Alright, we've also completed level 1. Thank the God Emperor, yeah. That is pretty good. Okay, cool. Lordship, yeah, that's just showing that he is not equipped properly. Alright, so we now need to do the Siege of Ex Veritas. We get to choose a lord for this one. Okay, fight by Sankotep's side as he assaults the city. Because I'm way too invested in Orchard. That's awesome. Okay, who do we want to take in to this mission? Let's just back out from here for a second. Of the lords we have available, we have Omnike, who has a resurrection orb and is a close combat person. He also generates more dominion. So he just has a feature that generates dominion as an ability. Like every 2 turns, he just generates more dominion. So he ramps into the late game Necron playstyle really, really quickly. That makes his resurrection orb really powerful because he can resurrect everybody with it. We also have access to Amuka. Amuka is a melee ranged unit. He has the curse and the unblinking gaze. No, actually, if we kill this for a second, hang on, kill this. So he just has charge and war scythe, and he also has attacking arrow. These guys are lower level toasted. We don't have to worry about these guys. So the way I upgrade my soldier skirner, it looks to be just through upgrading my lords, from what it looks like. Then we go to Basis. Oh, Basis is the shield dude. He has this provoked thing, but he also has immortals in his, not immortals, what are these guys? He has lich, oh I can! I didn't even realize, I can also upgrade these guys. Oh my god, Skirner, you're so cool. Thank you for telling me that. So I can also upgrade Obasis' Lich Guard to protect him. That's what they do. Or we also have Heki's, the guy we just used, who's all ranged. I'm thinking I want to use Obasis. I really like Obasis as a background. So let's first of all sort out his relics, and then we'll upgrade his troops. He also has flayed ones. So, for him, I like the idea of... There's one that regenerates HP, I think. No, that's if I set it up. So, there's 2 ways I think we take this. We either give him the Perfect Destruction, which gives him a ranged bounce attack, because currently he has no ranged attacks. So we could take the Perfect Destruction, and with that we could take... what's the link up for that one? We would take the Hyperspatial Transfer Node, which gives him more movement speed. That unlocks Assault, which means he can move after attacking. That's okay, but there is another build for him. Instead of doing that, we could give him Treasure of the Techno Mandrites, which means his melee attacks are heavy, which just means that they deal max damage if he hasn't moved, and they ignore armor. And we give the match for that, which is the Unblinking Gaze, which means his attacks always inflict max damage, and that gives us Curse, which means the enemy suffers +1 max damage from attacks made by Necron units, which is also quite cool. There is another one which gives him health regeneration, but I think we're locked out of that because I think we need the Tireless Guardian for that. Oh, that's this one, the Resonant Focus. So we also could give him the Resonant Focus, which lets him taunt, and apply that with the Devourer Nanoscribes, which will unlock the Eternal Revenant, which means that he reanimates instantly. I actually think I want to go for the ranged attack. I think the ranged attack is the way to go. So it's Hyperspatial Transfer Node and the Perfect Destruction. We're going to go for that. Okay, so that's the build for him. Now upgrades for troops. I have to hold this down, so I can give them +1 HP, +1 movement, or resilience. Ignores weakened, impeded, and perturbed. Okay? And that builds towards Immortal Servitude when kill generate 3 Dominion, or Last Strike. And then that builds towards No Escape. Okay. Or we can also... Is it the Lich? It's the Lich Guard. Yeah, these are both Lich Guard. They have the same builds, right? They're the same builds. And then these guys get +1 hit points, +1 movement. +1 movement on flares would be quite good. Unlock Stealth. Unlock Dodge. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's start by giving his base Lich Guard. I've got tons of living metal. Tons of living metal, because I haven't realized I could spend it like this. So I think giving these guys... I mean, +1 movement is nice, +1 hit points is nice, but just getting immunity to negative status effects I think is pretty cool. So I'm going to give them... oh, I can actually unequip that if I want to. That's also... Wait. Okay, it's a choice of 1. Then I also want to pick up Last Strike on them. So how do I do that? Like that. Okay. I'm going to grab a Last Strike on them again as well. After suffering fatal damage from a melee attack, if able, make a melee attack against the attacker. So that's... I don't think I can go to level 2 yet. No, I can't level up past this point. Because... Right, because it depends on my awakening level. Could be completing missions. I had no idea I could upgrade my troops. The Scarabs can get more hit points or more movement. Let's upgrade my other Leech Guard first. So I'm going to give them resilience. I'm going to give them last strike. I'm also going to upgrade my flayed ones. I am definitely giving my flayed ones more movement. And I'm going to give them dodge as well. 50% chance to dodge attacks. The other option is -1 from range attacks or last strike. But I think giving them dodge is the way to go. I have tons of living metal. So we may as well level up my Canoptic Scrap Swarms as well. Let's give them +1 movement. And they've either got... Can I be the subject of attacks of opportunity? No, I'm going to give them dodge. Because dodge works all the time. Okay, so I've leveled up all my troops. I've leveled up my commander. I've equipped him with his abilities. Let's step back out of here. And we're going to take him into this mission. Let's go. We're up against something new in this one as well. What's this? Mineshackle Nanoscrabs. Unlock a new relic for your lords. Cool.
I have not the means to describe every facet of the battle for Exveritas, for there would be no end to it. The strength of Kivroth's half-awakened legions was brought to bear against the invader's city. The Pharaon himself...
The Pharaon is totally going to die here.
Gate, the weak point identified by Nefershah.
My loyal legions crash against the walls. The nobles exalt my name as they cut down the invaders. Now is the time to let loose the killing blow. Vargad, we charge.
Who is Kynox? Kynox is this character is Nefertesh's adjutant. He's like the guy that watches over the tombs and makes sure that she wakes up so that she can wake him up. He's like a mid-tier Necron noble.
It appears I am not alone in realizing the potential of this gate to fall. The invaders have sent their best defenders. There, on the wall.
There's Space Marines here?
Armored elites. We have not faced them yet in battle. Their comms chatter names them the Adeptus Astartes, and even their allies speak of them with fear.
Didn't know that there were Marines in this game.
They are but humans, no more. And
I am not ready to
these
fight
are
Space Marines.
Deal with them, Vargad. They must not be permitted to...
Are we actually about to fight Space Marines?
It is my duty to stay beside you and protect you, my Pharaon.
It is your duty to obey your Pharaon. You will destroy these Adeptus Astartes, Vargad, at once.
Alright, well we're definitely getting some extra living metal here. I'm not worried about getting anything else. Let's proceed. Right, we're definitely taking all the Lich Guard we can. We'll take the flayed ones, and we'll take some Canoptic Scarab Swarms, because the Necron Warriors are unupgraded. So we'll take all of these guys. So the way Obessus works is the more Lich Guard he has around him, the more defense he gets. I've got two different variants here. I'm not sure what the difference between the two is. But just having them will be useful. Alright, we're entering the Hive City. Am I really finding... There's no way I'm actually finding Space Marines. It's so rare for the Space Marines to be the baddies. One has shield, one doesn't. Gotcha. Alright, time to fight. I'm actually nervous. I don't think I have the tutorials turned off. I maybe just missed it.
We must eradicate the remaining human vermin and these so-called Adeptus Astartes, and quickly, so that I may return to my Pharaon's side.
Hold for 5 turns. Okay. So I'm starting with quite a lot of Lich Guard on the battlefield already. And I have Neferta and Obessus, which is wild. So Obessus needs to lead from the front. And I want Lich Guard, so I've got Lich Guard with Scythe, and I've got Lich Guard with Sword and Shield. The difference being these guys have Dispersion Shields when we attack from the front, -1 damage. So each Lord in range is granted Defended. So we're gonna put one of each. So the guys with the spears can attack over. I'm gonna just drop a bunch of flayed ones in as well, I think, to just run around and murder people. And I might as well drop in... I'll drop in a Lich Guard to protect Neferta as well, I think. make her go this way. Alright, that's probably what we're gonna do. There's a lot of firepower happening. Okay, so we've got Skitarii Ranger, Vanguard, Ruststalkers, Ranger Alpha. There's Ruststalkers. There's no Space Marines. There's a lot of pew-pew going on, though. There's a lot of pew-pew. There's a death... Wait, can I control this death mark? No, I can't. Okay. So I think we're just gonna go for it. We're gonna activate Accelerated to get +2 movement, and that gives everybody around him +2 movement. I forgot about that. Okay, and then we're gonna run. Probably gonna take out this Ruststalker, I think. So we'll run to here so I get someone beside me. I've got the Shield's Challenge, which will provoke him and gain me defended. That has a... Yeah, we might as well do the Shield's Challenge on this guy. So he's now provoked, and then we'll whack him. Okay, we didn't get through his armor, but that's fine. That's an important skill for an all melee army, yes. That death mark better not be blocking me from moving. Great shot, holy crap. Why did you do that, Leech Guard? Although he just give me defended, which is nice. God, the background, the fire is like... Okay, I'm pretty sure if I put him here, I can stab this guy. Let's bring the shield guy up first. Let's not forget that I also have my ranged bounce attack. We should be using that as soon as possible. So if I bring him here, what have I got for shots? I've just got this guy. Oh, and I've got the Ruststalker as well. Cool. Nice. And then we'll stab this guy. Yeah, I know they've got a 2-tile range. That's why I'm using the sword guy first. Dodged it. He exposed Neferta. And shot her, which is annoying. Alright, we want to take this guy out. I want to send a flayed one in on him. But I didn't mean to do that. I clicked too far over. But I can just move back in. That was just, I didn't need to take that hit. That was stupid. Ooh. And I set him on fire. Ouch. Okay. Let's stop making big mistakes, shall we? Is there anyone... Yeah, you can stab that Ruststalker back there. Or we can finish this Ruststalker off. No, that Ruststalker is dead. So let's stab that Ruststalker there. Oh. Whoops. I'm making a lot of mistakes here. This is because you all said I did well on that other mission. Okay, so instantly end the reunition protocol kind of all at the battlefield. I think I'm going to hold on that for a turn. But she can charge. There's nobody really for her to charge. Actually, she can charge that guy. I can do a charge to him. No, it's going to kill him. Actually, I think I'm just going to arise everybody now. Let this cool down. Okay, my boys are back. And I'm just going to charge like a little bit forward, just so that she's moved forward a little bit. She hasn't got the range to hit him, but she's getting closer. And then let's bring this guy up to help defend her. Oh, these dodges are annoying. God, the shooting in the background is really distracting me. Okay, they're down. Reinforcements. Okay. I'll hold on. The servitors have arrived. Not too worried about that. We can blast these servitors with you. Pretty sure. Not in range. If I activate... I can't activate. He's not mine. Let's just kill this... Wait, who's next? So this guy, and then an unknown. So it's probably one of these guys. You don't have range yet. You have to run around. Let's get you... I think I want to move Neferta to just take on this guy. Hey Frozen, let's catch up with your previous Warhammer Let's Play before I start watching this one. Which is that one? Is that the Rogue Trader one, or the Mechanicus one got the good at? You don't really need... There's not a lot of carryover between the two games apart from mechanics. There's not a big story carryover between the two. Let's just stab... who's up next? This Vanguard is up next, so let's stab him. Cool. And then I'm gonna hold back on zapping until the rest of those guys have moved forward. Alright. You could come forward and attack him. Yeah, Mechanicus one, okay. And then I've got a... The zap isn't going to do much, but let's just zap this guy. And then we'll slice him up. Almost killed him. Oh, I should have killed this guy. Making so many mistakes in this fight. Alright. These are all not my guys. Let's get a basis to kill this guy. He's down. And then I can keep moving this way because we have assault. Alright, we need to start killing these guys now. So I might as well just move up and start hitting them. That was a silly thing to do. Still doing AOO. Attack of opportunity. I don't think all units can do attacks of opportunity, if I'm right. I only think some of them can. I'm gonna move you back this way. Good work, Leech Guard. Yeah, the ambulance is something else. I gotta say it. Nice work, Warrior. Neckborn Warrior. Nice work, Lich Guard. The shield's doing its work. Okay, now we've got a really nice area of attack. Oh, there's Space Marines! Black Templars! Thanks, Sujin.
They send but a vanguard force, leaving the bulk of their numbers on the walls. They think we are but a mere distraction.
I honestly did not expect Space Marines in this game.
Fatal failure of comprehension.
Are these Black Templars? No, there's somebody else. I don't recognize... Oh, I don't recognize this symbol. He's got a bolt pistol and a chainsword. They're not BTs. Assault Intercessors. Iron Hands. Well, that makes sense for a shield. That makes sense for a... oh yeah, I see the hand here. That makes sense for a siege. Alright. We're gonna have to beat up some Space Marines. Let's accelerate, everybody. We've got a bunch of turns before they do. This servitor is up next, but I've unfortunately activated my commander, so he's gonna get a free kill. Opportunity attack when moving into melee. Wow. That's nasty. I'm gonna provoke him. And then I'm gonna smack him in the face. I can't check their stats until I've hit them. So, I can't. Okay, so provoked, Stunnish Chainsword, 2 times 2, 3 to 3 damage, which bypasses defenses. Heavy Bolt Pistol. They've got Last Strike. They've got Perfect Vision, which means they can't ignore Dodge and Obscure. When enemy moves to melee range, they make an attack opportunity. They ignore Weakened, Impeded, and Perturbed. They cannot be subject to attacks of opportunity. They have Dodge. They have Improved Dodge. They have Unlimited Attacks of Opportunity. Oh my god. They are Fireproof. They cannot have their defense reduced. And they are immune to irradiation attacks. I should not have moved into close combat with this guy. 30% chance to dodge all attacks. I'm gonna take a hit here, but I think I might want to run away. No, we'll hold it. We'll hold in combat for 1 turn. Okay, we took off his armor. That was my bad about losing that flame one. Okay, this Space Marine is going next, so I need to get Nefrashah away from him. So I'm gonna put her here, where she should be able to stab this guy without hurting anyone else. I just want to make sure she's not hurting any of my team. She's gonna hit a basis. She's gonna hit a basis if I swing like this. And the game won't let me... Oh, she doesn't have a ranged attack. Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna leave her here where she's going. You know what? She's defended. We can go in. No attack of opportunity if I attack in. Okay. Good to know. 2 damage. I want to kill a Space Marine. Okay, Lich Guard. Let's activate you. And I want to just bounce these guys. Okay, and then I'm going to send you in to attack him. You're already burning, so it doesn't matter if you run across the fire. Okay. Now it's back to me. I'm going to bring this Lich Guard up, but he can't get into combat this turn. Great cleanup there, thank you. Alright. Who do I have left? Just these two. Well, you might as well kill a servitor. And then you can try and finish the other servitor off. So I want to try and focus on the Space Marines. Okay, good. We got tons of armor on Evasis. That's what he does. By having so many people... Oh god, that went through his armor. We're not gonna provoke with him next turn. Oh, Lich Guard, you got yourself murdered. Okay, he took off his shield at least. Okay, we're doing some damage to the Assault Intercessor. How many Necrons does it take to kill one Space Marine? Oh my god, there's so many enemies!
Will be ours.
This is crazy. Let's just whack him, I guess. We do armor crush. So we've got rid of his armor now. We've armor crushed him. Space Marine 1v5ing 2 lords with a Leech Guard, yeah. He's not even a hero. Okay, Deathmark doing Deathmark things. Die, Lich Guard. He dodged it.
For the dynasty.
I'm gonna try and hit him with the War Scythe. Yeah, Space Marine down. Oh, but Nefertar almost died taking him out. Didn't even get an achievement for that. I'm really worried about Nefertar now. This other Space Marine is a problem. I didn't need to kill that Space Marine, but I really wanted to. He's gonna kill her, isn't he? No, he decided to shoot my other guy. Have a basis tank 15 damage in a single skirmish.
Sent a super chat saying
Oh, wow.
everything is okay. My dog Lucky just got diagnosed.
Oh, no.
She looks weird with one side of her face paralyzed.
Oh, Happy Duckman, I'm so sorry. Oh, your poor puppy. I hope she's okay, even though she's got the palsy. I'm so sorry. That's really, really sad. Thank you for letting me know. Everything is okay. Okay. That's a real shame. I hope she's all right. Thank you so much for the support, but I'd rather you make sure the dog was okay than supporting the channel. If you have, you know, like, always look after the dog first, is what I'm saying. But thank you for letting us know, and I hope she's all right. I'm going to use my permanent destruction here to hit these guys. Oh, poor puppy. That's made me. Oh, I hope she's okay. And then I'll move you here, and we'll stab this guy. Yeah, we have to hold out for 2 more turns. My big worry is this guy's going to kill one of these two. What do I have to defend with? This Lich Guard can't get over. Let's just, I'm going to kill this guy before he burns out. Okay, that's good. I'm happy to hear that you're looking after her. What's her name? That servitor's down. Right, we have to hold on for 1 more turn, but we're gonna have to run away with our team. That's right, shoot the Space Marine. No! Oh, she survived. She's wearing until Doug says that, yeah. We're gonna have to just run away now. Another Space Marine. 2 more Space Marines. 3 more. A Space Marine in combat with us. Is that a sergeant? Team, we're gonna fail.
They now see the truth of their inferiority and hope to overwhelm us with their numbers. The humans claim these warriors show no fear. We shall test that assertion. No more waiting.
Sergeant Varlak. So he has a charge attack. His chainsword is the same. His bolt pistol is the same. The Space Marines learn to their folly as their one attack from destroying them. Yeah. Last strike, permission, aggressive defense, resilience, agile, dodge, improved dodge, no escape, fireproof, strong defense. He has all the same, just has better stats. But we're screwed. Absolutely screwed. Because he is going next, and we're stuck in close combat with him, and his attacks ignore melee. The only thing I can do is I can attempt to provoke him, to force him to attack Obesis, and hope that he doesn't do enough damage, because Nefershar is definitely dying. So I'm going to activate my hyperspatial transfer node to give everyone accelerated. I can charge her out of there, I can't charge Obesis out of there. So if we survive this, I can get her out. But I think I need to provoke him. Oh wait, hang on. This does give me more defense if I do this. I could also drop it like this and force everybody to attack Obesis. Don't think that's a good idea. I can just do it on him. And it will give me more defense. But I think his attacks ignore defense. Okay, I provoked him. I will armor crush him. Okay, he's lost his armor, which is good. I could just run for it now and take the attack of opportunity. Cool. I think that was the right call. That's fine. As long as we get Neferta out. Oh wait, she's not provoked anymore. Okay, I think as long as we don't kill the corpses. Damn it. We're gonna have to restart this skirmish. Okay, I can't go in deep against the Space Marines like that. Crap. Space Marines? Space Marines are scary. Metal boxes. I love how we just went for the assassination. Like, I mean, it makes sense. That is exactly what a Space Marine Sergeant would do. Okay, we can't go quite as hard. We can still go in hard at the start, like I did last time. I don't have any warriors I can bring. They were irradiated as well. The irradiation is a problem. I have no ways of getting rid of irradiation. I wonder if there's a way to kill Sergeant. There's definitely a way to kill the Sergeant. You just can't use these guys to do it. Again, I want to go Lich Guard. I'm also not going to kill as many of my own team this time. I'm not going to take as many flayed ones. I can't move her. But I'm going to take all my Lich Guard. And I'll take one flayed one. And I'm not going to run through the fire. Killed by 2 of them, yeah. What are you doing, Death Mark? That's a terrible place to go to. I can't take Death Marks, toasted. The court for this person doesn't have them. I blame the Emperor somehow. I blame the Emperor too. Oh, damn, killed him. We'd have to redo the whole thing if we wanted to do that. I want to run for this Vorstock that's on fire. We'll provoke it. And then we'll hit it. Iron Hands. It's the Iron Hands that showed up. Okay, you can... I'm actually going to do a... So you should be able to stab from there without hurting your teammate. And we'll do a Perfect Destruction, which will bounce through these 3 guys. Okay, nice. And then you can stab him. Cool. We're not going to kill our teammates this time. He's on fire. That's why he's burning, because he ran through fire like an idiot. Nice. That's a lot of damage. Okay, we're going to resurrect these guys next. I'm gonna we'll hold Nefertar for last and try and get her to res right now. I don't have an attack with this Lich Guard, so I'm just gonna actually do have an attack if I put him here, and that also defends. The Iron Hand's logo is an Iron Hand, which is the logo of Ferris Manus, which means Iron Hand. No, there was a named Space Marine, Mason. The Sergeant was named. The Sergeant was a named Space Marine. That's how dangerous they are. There are named Space Marines. Okay. This is going better already. Okay, so Neferta can actually hit this guy. If I move her here, she can charge him. And then she can stab him. But I'm going to resurrect everyone first. And then I just need to pull her out of the fight after I kill this guy. Oh, he dodged, which is annoying. This Lich Guard needs to come up and help her. I hate that they don't trigger opportunity attacks. Okay, we're doing a lot of work here. Can you deal with him? You can, but I don't want you to run through the fire. Okay, you can't get in range of him now. That's okay. I'll get you to here. Is there anyone you can hit with this? Just shoot him. Nice. That second alpha was a problem last time. Okay, the servitors are here. So I need to make sure that pull Neferta back is the most important thing I do right now. And I need to make sure business is fine. I'll let the NPCs push forward. Okay, so I'm going to bring Neferta back to here. Just so she doesn't get hit by Space Marines. And I'm going to bring Obesis back to here as well. Okay, now we can use, can my Flame One get there? We can't. I'm going to use this Lich Guard to try and kill this guy. Do I have an attack from here? I do. Oh, I hit his cover instead of him. Whoops. You can fight this guy. Okay, I killed like 5 of my units by this point last time. I haven't lost any of my units yet. Apart from one NPC. Alright, let's get ready to fight the Space Marines, I guess. Because I need to hold the Space Marines in place. The Flame One might be very useful against the Space Marine, actually. And then my heroes can fight these guys back here. Yeah, this many Lich Guard are awesome. Actually, I want to use this on these guys. Cool. Goodbye, servitors. You can run at my shield boys if you want. They're going to block those attacks. Lovely. Dude, that was not cool. The Space Marines appeared in different locations. Deathmark, don't get close to the Space Marines. I'm gonna try to take this one out with the Lich Guard. Alright, what do I need to do first? So, oh, I've got 2 actions before this servitor goes. So we probably want to kill this servitor before too much else happens. So I'm just gonna spend a turn to attack him with this Lich Guard. Wait, is it this servitor or is it's this servitor? Okay, that servitor is out of the fight, which is useful. Let's get... No, I think we'll just attack with this guy. 2 damage, nice. And then I'll get you to move... So if you stab from here, you're going to stab your teammate. If you get in here, you're going to get melee attacked, but you're not going to stab your teammate. So let's do that. Only 1 damage.
Threats abound.
Alright, and then this servitor here is going to go soonish. So let's just finish him off. One Lich Guard down. He blocked both of those attacks. Do we have Orb? I've got Orb next turn. These Space Marines seem a bit stronger than what I'd expect. They're very strong. Okay, who do I have? I've got my Flayed one. I would love to get my Flayed one in here, but unfortunately you can only get to here. Let's move him to here first though, and we're gonna Perfect Destruction these guys. Okay, did do a lot. I'll get my Flayed one to here. And then we'll attack the Space Marine. Do no damage. These are just add mech reinforcements. How dare they be lore appropriate? Oh, you liked that one, interesting. Damn, that was so much damage. Okay. I'm gonna bring this guy back to life with Neferta, I think.
Yield to none.
And we need to deal with these guys with my other people. But I just still don't want to bring my leaders forward too far. I'm being a coward with them, I know. Alright, we need to deal with these guys here. I would love to kill this Space Marine if I could. I'm just trying to think of like order of actions here. I think I'm just going to stab the Space Marine. Or do I stab the Vanguard? I think I stab the Vanguard because I get a free attack of opportunity against him when he runs away. And then we get a free kill. Yeah, Arc Rifles will be amazing at this fight. Okay, now you're up. I'm going to hit you guys with the attack. Alright, and then we're going to stab you. He's down to 1 hit point. Who else do I have? I've got this Lich Guard here. I've got this Lich Guard here. If the Flayed one could get... Like, I don't know if the Flayed one can move to here and not trigger an attack of opportunity. Oh, he will anyway because we'll be moving into range with him. So there's no point doing that. In that case, I'm just going to move up my other Lich Guard. And if he wants to waste his turn killing a Flayed one, he can do that. Oh god, there goes all of my dudes. I'm dudeless. Just killed everybody. And he didn't get killed by last strike. Oh my god, these Space Marines. It's the action economy. Okay, I've only got Abyssus left. I don't want to get him into combat with these guys. We'll need to hold out for 2 more turns. I already killed one of them, Mason, and I didn't get an achievement for it. But maybe you have to kill all of them? Yeah, we got one. And he still killed him with his last attack. Where's the Sergeant going to appear? Named Sarge might be an achievement. Well, there go my recovering guys. Okay, there's the named Sergeant there.
They now see.
Oh, I get reinforcements. Alright, we're going to drop... I get 3 reinforcements. I'm going to drop 2 flares. And a swarm. Okay, that's his armor gone. So he has 14 health. The Sergeant has 14 health. So this is the Sergeant here, Sergeant Varalek. He is the named Iron Hand Space Marine. There's probably already 6 novels about him. Now you run, yes. So I'm going to put people in the way. So this Lich Guard is going to stand... So these Space Marines have to come around. They have to come around... Oh, no, they don't. So I'm going to just put this Lich Guard here. Is this a hole in the ground? Yeah, it's a hole in the ground. So they have to either come around here or go through here. So he can hold the line here. And I'll get him to zap this guy. He doesn't have a helmet. And he's heavily augmented. Alright. I'm going to pull... I'm going to give my guys a speed boost. And I'm going to pull my guy right back. The bolt pistols are on their own are nasty. The fact they can shoot, then move, then melee attack. Brave Lich Guard actually survived the moving into close combat. The charge! Holy crap, that charge attack.
Happy Duckman sent a super chat saying, I don't do Discord, please add the Black Company to roll up on Terra Invicta.
Sure, Happy Duckman, we can do that. Thank you again for the support. You don't need to keep super chatting, it's all good. I really, really appreciate it, but don't feel like you have to. And we'll add the Black Army, of course, for Terra Invicta. The Varguard doesn't run, the Varguard advances just a Pharaon with all speed to the Pharaon station. Exactly. We're going to help the Pharaon. That's what we're doing right now. Alright, I'm going to send the Scarab Swarm in. Actually, I'm just going to attack him with the Flayed One. Which he dodged. Let's not forget that Space Marines have a 30% chance to dodge every attack. Damn, good blocking. I can move up behind him and stab him in the back and he can't hurt me. Nice stab. Oh, that was a doggy bark.
Stand ready.
Alright, you come back down here. Away from the space. Actually, that was a terrible place to move you, but that's where we moved you to. This is what how I can and like sending money to creators. I appreciate that, Happy Duckman. Yes, I know. I just didn't want you to think. I didn't want you to think in any way that you had to do that or anything. But I do really appreciate your support very much. We're gonna bite him, and then we're gonna blow up on him. He's immune to being weakened. Cool. God, we are getting out of here with like 1 unit left alive.
The Adeptus Astartes fought the Royal Guard to a standstill. Now, their remaining troops
Well, that's something I'm never going to be able to do.
up their former positions on the walls.
Whew.
The humans know that Sancotep will soon shatter their defenses and breach their city. They call back their best warriors to the walls. The futile act of desperation.
He's going to get killed by a Terminator or something.
Pharaon to be at his side as he claims his victory.
Victory in inverted commas. I just realized that was the first fight. That wasn't the end fight of this push.
As the Pharaon surged further through Erudition Gate, Nefershah perceived a change in the command lines and data spikes around her.
Yeah, they're leaving him to die.
Troops were being withdrawn all around the gate, and the invaders' forces were closing in. It was not just the enemy's actions that were turning
Yeah,
the tide
they're leaving him out to dry.
of battle.
Those cowards!
Orders coming from within.
The Eupatridae. Their units are withdrawing. My Pharaon, I must be at your side. I beseech you to withdraw from this fray. Let me do my duty in defending your person.
Preposterous! We are on the cusp of victory. The Eupatridae are loyal.
It's pretty brutal,
to
yeah.
Pharaon alone.
The defenders close in. The Adeptus Astartes once more garrison the walls.
But the Pharaon strode on, laying into the human foe on every side, assailed by a host of enemies. Nefershah remained separated from her liege.
We're trying to fight our way to him. We're not just letting him die. We'll break through. This was like the end of the campaign. Whereas I'm guessing we're going to split into different factions after this.
The enemy sent waves of their best to corner the Pharaon, even the ones they called the...
Oh, we have to fight more Space Marines.
The Vanguard fought tirelessly to cut through the sea of enemies and join the Sancotep in the heart of the tumult.
Will these tides of vermin never cease? Such filth keep me from my Pharaoh's side.
Hold for 4 turns. Alright. I have 2 Lich Guard here. Most of my main Lich Guard are quite badly damaged. We do have a Death Mark, though. So we're going to deploy him. I will probably fight over here, I think.
No.
So we'll bring a Lich Guard in here. It's just the Stabby Lich Guard. And then I'll bring in the undamaged Flayed one. And I'll probably bring in a Lich Guard with a shield, which is this one. Okay, that's probably the best I can do. Well, actually, I'm going to redeploy slightly. I'm going to put you here and you here. Because what I'll do in the first turn is I'll hyperspace transfer node to give everyone a speed boost. And we're going to try and take out this guy here. No Space Marines yet. Alright. That's how we do it. Take him out before he gets a turn. Alright, biggest threat is these 2 Rangers in the back. Don't have a shot on them from here. But I could move... I still don't have a shot on them. Oh, well, who's over here? Okay, there's a servant over there. I'm not going to move into a position where I can be shot by them. What's his threat radius? So I'm okay here. I really want to hit those Rangers in the back, but I don't want to use my teleport. I think I will use my teleport. I'm going to teleport over to here. Wait, again, what's this radius? Okay. I want to teleport to over here, but I don't want to be shot by them. So let's not do that. Let's actually hold the death mark for the moment. Let's bring my shield dude forward to here. And then I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to stab. Okay, servitor down. Damn it! 3 damage straight through his armor. We'll hold the Snipting and that thing. I'll get the Flayed one. Maybe you save the Flayed one for the moment. Lich Guard will have to go around as well.
In service.
Neferta can kill this guy or charge forward and hit this guy, but that brings him close to the Rangers, which I don't want to happen. So I was going to bring a Lich Guard forward to here. I will stab this guy.
In service.
And I'll get this Lich Guard to stab him as well. Yeah, servitors are scary. He still has 1 hit point, unfortunately. I hate the irradiation, by the way. Absolutely hate it. You can come to here and help me with this servitor. Now the Rangers have moved forward, I should be able to snipe them.
Threats abound.
Although this guy is activating next, and maybe I just want to kill him. I think I'm just going to kill the servitor that's going to go next. Just the damage we're going to take.
Forgive wrath.
And then this guy is next as well, but I can actually get to him. So I can run here. I can stab this guy. Oh, I didn't manage to kill him. Because then what I was going to do is I was going to charge these guys, but I can't do that now. Worst possible scenario is that he hits Neferta. Oh my god. Holy jeez. This is really difficult. This is really, really difficult. We got our first infiltrators here. Okay, I'm going to do an area effect attack on all... they're not close enough together. So I'll hit these 2. Or I do it here.
Service.
You can't do it, but you can. It's going to hit all 3 of them. And then I need you... Toasted, I need to turn that off. Thanks, Toasted. Attack here. Okay, he's probably going to die from the opportunity attack when he moves away.
Kneel to none.
What do I do down here? Okay, let's get the death mark to shoot the Ruststalker. And then teleport you out of there to here. Okay. They killed my So I'm stuck in combat now. I need to get some guards near me for defense. Okay, these guys have both gone. There's not much else I can do there. Max just gets you a Terminator or something. Yeah, probably. These guys are too far away to be a problem right now, and they are all melee based. So let's just try and clear this up and get some reinforcements for Obasis. I want to bring you to here. Stab him. And then you can't charge, unfortunately. There goes all of his defense is gone. And they shoot their pistols. Crap. Obasis is in big trouble.
Let them break their blades against us.
Just kill the servitor if you can. Okay, that's one less enemy to fight. Their attacks just clear all defense. I get some. The problem is that using the Lich Guard to restore defense doesn't work against these guys. I'm not worried about all of this junk down here. Can you zap these guys for me? Damn it. Did very little damage. Oh, Dramatic doesn't play properly, sorry Tristan. I need to fix that. I keep forgetting to do it. It's always... Okay, we've got more. This is... Folks, this is really difficult. We've got Vanguard Alpha, 3 and 4 Vanguard just spawned in. Is that everything? Alright, I've got some stuff I can spawn in. We're definitely bringing a Leech Guard in to help Obasis here. I only get 1 deployment, okay. Alright, we need to kill these guys really quickly. So who's going first? It is that Ruststalker. I need to kill this Ruststalker. Obasis does 1 to 4 damage. You do 2 to 4. You can shoot it. Shoot it. Okay, that's that one out of the action. So that's your turn over. Now I need to kill. Who's going next? It's this guy here. I need to focus on. I got 2 attacks to try and kill him. So I'm gonna bring this. I'm gonna bring this Lich Guard forward to here, and it's definitely this one, right? Definitely this one. Stab him. He dodged it. So they have dodge. Wait, hang on. I want to right click on this guy. I can't click on him. Yes, I know, but I'm trying to survive. Taser code, inflicts defense down, subtarget them. When in cover, +1 range, +1 defense. They have 50% dodge. They can't be subject to opportunity. Okay. God, dodge is so good. Yeah, but it never feels to fire for me. Okay, we are healing. So the one thing about Obasis is he regenerates HP. Okay, actually we need to get her out of there. He regenerates HP based on who he's close to. I'm just going to run her away because she's in a really bad spot right now. That's the wrong character. Crap. Oh, that's really terribly bad. She's also healing for the same reason. I also attacked the wrong infiltrator, but that's okay. Don't die.
Stand ready.
She needs to run. I didn't see him there. Folks, I'm doing so bad. Oh, this is tough. Sorry, everybody. I didn't see the servitor. Let's not push Nephros so forward. We're just going to come back. Who said yes? Yes, I know. More death marks would be lovely. We don't actually normally get death marks in this court. We'll just be given one. Okay. We're gonna... The big problem here is that these 2 rangers are an issue, and we need to fight. We need to fight them. We also need to kill this guy. So I think I'm gonna bring my court to here, and we're gonna just use the death mark to kill this guy. So death mark back here. We'll send a flayed one around the corner to hit him, and then I want all my Lich Guard who aren't hurt. So you, and then I'm gonna drop the shield Lich Guard as well. Okay.
Receive the enemy.
Now I'm gonna start by using this flayed one to get into close combat with this guy so that he's not shooting me. In fact, I'm gonna run around this side of him. I know which is my fault, but it's pretty easy to miss units. Yeah, it's quite dark. That servitor went far. Okay, looks like we're standing here and fighting this servitor for a while. Might as well activate you. We'll give everybody a speed boost. We'll provoke this guy to get an attack boost. And then we'll attack him. Okay. Don't really need to kill this guy though. We need to focus on the guys who haven't activated yet. Can you zap these two? Okay, nice. Great ability. And that's him down. Wonderful. Blade one can finish him off next turn. Unless that servitor gets to him. Let's get my other Lich Guard to try and kill this guy. Oh, opportunity attack. Stupid. Okay, that servitor is still up. This Lich Guard, I just want to walk around and try and finish the servitor off. Okay, he's on 1 health. Death Mark. Don't need to kill this guy because the Flame Lord's going to deal with him. I want you to get shots on the Rangers if you can. Okay, we're going to have to teleport you to do that. If I teleport you to here, you have a shot. Yeah, that guard's taking a bit of damage.
In service.
Nefertari. Oh, I didn't mean to end her turn. Damn it. And my Flame One is now in combat with servitors, and those guys have all just spawned, and all these guys have just spawned.
This world will be ours.
Okay, who is going first? It's this servitor here. So let's just take him out. Okay, he's out of the fight. Let's send someone else will go. One of the new guys, that's fine.
For the dynasty.
Next, it's that ranger there. My plan was to move him here and stab both of them. That's not going to happen now. I think I just need to... I think this guy... Oh, we can actually do this. If I get you to do it... No. Hang on. I can move you to here and not trigger an opportunity attack. Then I can zap these two. And then hopefully I can stab him. And if I get a really high roll, I'll kill him. Yeah, I'm going to do that, Tristan. Don't worry. This is a problem I always have. Okay. That took out that guy.
This world will be ours.
This guy's going to activate next. I'm going to kill him with my Death Mark. Okay. If you stay away from the infiltrators, they're not that scary. Next up, it is that ranger there, who I think I can get an attack on. Does that attack? That attack surely hits him. Does that not hit him from there? If that isn't going to hit him, that's going to trigger an attack opportunity from him. I think I'm just going to kill the servitor, because I don't think I can get an attack on the ranger. Okay, thanks, Mason Walker. Very easy to get caught at the moment of field time pressure. Yeah, it is a very common problem I have. Okay, we'll bring that guy back to life. Let's get Nefertari out of there.
In service.
I think she's the only person that... And the flayed one is still active as well. Okay. And this Lich Guard is active too.
We kneel.
I'm going to move her to here. And I'm going to activate her Raise Orb to bring this guy back. And I'll also just charge her in this direction. Just so she's a little bit further away from these guys. Okay, the basis is going to have to handle this. Oh, I'm going to lose my flame bomb. That's sad. Alright, Lich Guard, you're going to have to help me out here. Good hit. fight was going for a little bit of dinner. Damn. Don't care if the infiltrators are just shooting at me. They've all got ranged weapons. Okay, we need to get away from them. I've got reinforcements. Let's bring in another Lich Guard here. And I'm going to activate my dude. We'll do a speed boost. We'll stab this guy. Excellent. Then we're going to move to here, I think, and we're going to zap these guys with a laser. Or I could run to here. Probably here is safer. And then, I can provoke anyone in range, but that's fine. I still have to survive 2 turns after this. Okay. This Lich Guard is dead. That Rostocker isn't a problem. I want to just kill this guy. I also have the Perfect Destruction, which I want to use before it runs out. So I can either move to like here. No, I think I just kill this guy. Get him out of the fight. He's in a bad position. Okay, he's down. Because this guy now dies. The irradiation is a big problem. It's such a massive problem for me. If I bring you to here, I can then zap these guys. And then I can do a double stab on these 2. Oh, it's only going to be 1 stab, okay. That doesn't kill him, unfortunately. Okay, he's down. I don't think I can win. At the moment, it doesn't feel like I can win this. Not with this amount of ranged units coming at me.
For the dynasty.
I've got my death mark back here. The problem is I'm being herded into this area here. This is almost definitely where the next wave of reinforcements are going to come in. Yeah, it's almost like they don't want me here or something. I don't understand. Okay, you're the only one left, Neferta. There's no one you can attack unless I bring you up here, and I don't want you to get involved in that, so just head this way. The Rust are gonna hit you anyway. Exactly, it's my planet. That's me down to basically 2 units. He can't do anything but stand and attack. It's not looking good, folks. It's really not looking good. It does not look like I'm going to get out of this. Especially with those Rift Stalkers bringing down my defenses. Yeah, Abessis dies next turn. Oh, Electro... Oh my... What the hell, game? Are you serious? A Castellan as well. That's... Oh, and a Mechanicus as well. We've got an actual tech priest here. It's been all on rails up until now. I haven't had a chance to do anything. All right, I guess we bring in some Scarab Swarms. I don't see how I have a chance. So, Abyssus has 2 hit points and is surrounded.
Stand ready.
Neferta is also surrounded with a Ruststalker. I could move her to here, which would trigger 1 attack of opportunity. hit this guy, then charge her further away. That's so much damage. So then we stab this guy. And then we use a charge attack to get as much distance as we can. He's gonna kill us. And I can't regenerate him because I used the unit that does that already. What the hell? Oh cool, I get to use my Scarab Swarm. Or my Death Mark. Four to 5 damage, bypasses armor, crushes armor. 2 to 3 area effect fire flamethrower damage. After suffering damage from a ranged attack, inflict 1 damage on the attacker. Fireproof, resilience. After being killed, at the start of the next turn, it inflicts 3 unit damage on units in melee range. It doesn't feel like a fight I'm supposed to win. No, you're right. I'm gonna put the death mark between me and the enemies, just in case it attracts a shot. There's a small chance... Oh, he moved. Damn. I said there's a small chance that nobody can actually get a shot on Oasis. Oh, that Electro Priest is doing it. That's it. GG. Folks, I don't know what to do. We've also hit our time limit, unfortunately, for the stream today. I don't have any more time to stream right now. I've got other stuff I need to get done. But we did not win that fight. Let me just restart the skirmish and save and start the skirmish. That's insane. That's so difficult. Maybe I'm just playing on too high a difficulty. Thanks everyone for tuning in today. I'm just going to save the game. And I've got some recording I want to do once I've had some breakfast. Let me just... I can't save in here, okay. I'm currently playing on Tactician, which is even in the hardest difficulty. Yeah, it looks like what I have to do is basically hide in this corner here, and deal with these guys and the guys that spawn here, because it'll be further out. Maybe we'd be with a different lord. Maybe I need a ranged lord. I don't know. That could be the way to do it. We may go back to that next time. Now I can save. Okay, cool. End of stream 2. I'll make a new save actually. No. I want to make a new save. End of stream 2. Alright everybody, have a wonderful day. I will catch you later. There will be some more stuff coming out, hopefully it's this evening. It's either going to be a Nebulous or a Xenos, depending on what I get done. I need to go deal with the dog. She wants to get back into the house. So I'll catch you later. Have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you in the next stream. See you later. Ciao. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks also to Ducky for the support, and I hope your Ducky's okay. Alright, bye folks.